Ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome to the game you have paid for. Oh my god, I need to mute myself on twitch.tv. Insufferable, disgusting. Apologies for the delays, we were having some severe technical issues, but thankfully, we have persevered and gotten through it. And so, I am happy to introduce my wonderful co-host, the illustrious, the fascinating, the beautiful Alluvial. What's the crack?
How you doing, everybody? Good to see everyone in here. Thank you so much for having me on today, Enda, for this wonderful tournament. Basically unrestricted for the most part. I Does Hashi not have a physic? Or is it just,
It doesn't seem so.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's also pretty on brand, I reckon, for most of the players who also have not.
Yeah, have not prepared in the slightest for this event.
So we'll just take this opportunity very quickly to take a quick look at the builds. Should be fascinating. I'm definitely curious to see what filth people have brought. And so we will see now in but a moment. What are we thinking, Alluvial?
So far, so good. Let's go ahead and take a look at these builds from each player. Why is he preloading Blue Feather at full HP? We're going to find out, I suppose. But we have Sin over here with on his 125 build with 56 Vigor. We have the the quality is so low. I actually can't see what his strength is.
Okay, I will
like
take a look
two
there in
O's.
just a moment. Give me just a second,
Yeah,
Alluvial. My apologies.
Yes. No, you're good. 13 Dex, 12 Faith.
The strength
And,
is currently at
there we go.
80 on the
80.
site. Yeah, 80.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of damage with that. I'm assuming he's probably going to be running a light roll physic. And then on the side of Mag, we have 57 Vigor, 32 Endurance, 22 Mind, 13 Strength, 12 Dex, 52 Intelligence for
He's
his
smart.
build. So, yeah, he's a very
Overcompensating,
smart guy. Yeah,
perhaps.
he's just smart enough to use Comet.
But either way, we've both of our players in, ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, and, of course, on a 1, Ale, as the bolt is out. And both players love regression right off the bat. But it doesn't look like as though the physic has actually been taken, as we're seeing an immediate punish here. Going to town with that clean rush. Oh, there we go.
Oh
there
my
we go.
God.
There we go. We fixed it. Oh, the dueling shield, though, is doing some serious damage. Have we seen a physic here from the side of Ashy yet? I'm not sure. I don't believe we've seen a physic here from the side of Ashy. Unless the law of regression immediately took it away. As the BHS straight in, getting that tasteful amount of damage. Oh me, oh my. Beautiful stuff as the particle effects are just going crazy here. As the BHS through is going to be clipped on the other side of it. Uh-oh. Goes in through once more, goes for the roll out. In, goes in, managing to get that without being hit! The power of Clean Rot, ladies and gentlemen. As we're seeing some more horrendous damage. A Duskblood tourney indeed, as unfortunately Ashy's taking a lot of damage here as the BHS is running away. Oh my god. I'm not sure what's going on here right now.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Oh, good punish there by Ashy into the follow-up there.
Oh, but the immediate
BHS.
comes in with the dueling shield though, right in there on that rolling attack. And it does seem as though Ashy's moving back. Not quite sure how to engage this absolute beast of a man. We do need to see some status effects here. Where's that spread crossbow? As the fan daggers are coming out! Neither side of Ashy's going to be taken out. Poor Sin. Poor Sin.
Goodness gracious. That was certainly a round one right there. Is he over encumbered to get his... This is something else right here. I was not expecting to see this off the rip, but we're gonna see how these matches play out. Now.
Well, why do you think I picked Mag of all people as the first match that we should watch here during this exciting, amazing pool stage? What do you reckon?
This reminds me of the first time I fought Mag back when on PSN grab missile was not restricted and they had fleeting microcosm getting spammed at me. That kind of pissed me off a little bit.
I'm not
So
gonna
a
lie,
little bit
this
of
is reminding me of actual Mag, not Mag casual, but either way, let's crack on, ladies and gentlemen. In a 3, in a 2, and a 1, I'll lay in this best of 3 format. Both physics are out. Patas endure! Goes for that running attack. Unfortunately, Mag is going to catch Ashy in the middle of a whole world of hurt here with these grab missiles. Catches again. How many of these do you reckon are desyncing for Ashy, I wonder?
it's hard to say. I would hate to be on the receiving end of this right now. You know, and Mag is doing a really good job spacing them out so he has coverage at all times with the grab missile. You know, I think Ashy's going to have to find a way to get inside. Maybe endure Stone Club for the guard break on against the dueling shield, but it's kind of hard to say. That the Pata is a really good way to close the distance.
But unfortunately, he's letting Flask. It's all over.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, the rot is out. Can he do what Cammy could not? This is the question. In he goes, keeping up that pressure. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Into the guard break. No, he didn't take the
No,
post.
he dropped it. He dropped it. No. Come on now, Sin.
Opportunity to put this away right now, but in he goes. Managing to get that. We do see it 400 HP in the difference. Mag has been rotted, I believe, but he's still getting that regen. The daggers are out. Oh my god. Ashy's 67 HP. 6-7. Got him. Powerful. Fan daggers. Fan daggers. None of them hit. That is wild to me.
Yeah, this might be over right here. Oh, he was able to roll it. Oh, he's got the roll remains on. Look at that.
Look at him go.
Beautiful
He came
swap
prepared.
to the roll remains. It's getting down to the wire.
Mag, unfortunately, not able to get that swap in, but Ashy can force tank another. I think he can endure through it. And the Lion Imp is still on. The Lion Imp stays on, darling. I'm sorry. Looking here, we are going to see the daggers. Looking at this here, another grab missile. Is he trying to waste all of the blue? That would be very funny if he did. Ashy continuing to
Mag
play
rocking
this
that blue +3 tally on as well. The Cerulean.
And he goes for the trade and he takes it! 1-1 on the scorecard. Stunning. What an amazing display.
Now, just going to take some time to greet everyone that's come in. Crowned and Nico, good to see you guys. Skyn is taking notes from the sidelines. We have Comp Spiel in, good to see you. Jackie, Amelia, good to see y'all. Axie, hope you're doing well. Philippin, 600, Maud, Zanny Granny,
what?
Kyobe, Stasis, Why Not, Disproba. Hope everyone's doing well today.
Let me just turn down the volume just a little bit. I think.
Yeah, that was actually kind of loud. A little bit. Also, Donut was had and play Watcher, right. Ramsbach.
Let me just send you on the wonderful thing there, sir. Once more, it seems something closed that shouldn't have. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A new window. There we
good.
Go. So
all
that
good.
should show up for you now once more, Alu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yosera, hi.
Yas, hi Yas. Did you know, Alluvial, that Yas is actually the boss? I just hope you know this. But
like
either
the
way,
sauce boss? Holy shit.
He's actually the Bruce Springsteen of Elden Ring. It may come as a shock to you all, but either way, will I give you the count in, darling?
Whenever you're, I think you shared the wrong scene because I'm just looking at the builds on my side right
there we
now.
go. Well, that
hold
on. Hang on a second, new window. Let me fix it. No, it's me. So let me... Oh my god.
Looking at their beautiful builds.
We're having so much technical issues this stream. I just want to apologize to everyone in advance. Jesus. It has been stressful. Alright, see if this one works. This should be the right one. Nope, that is also not the right one. Change stream. So the first one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got this. Alright. You happy with that, Alu?
Works for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Allez.
Yo, Udamato, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. And look at the first grab missile coming out. The law of regression comes out, actually breaking Ashi's physics. Now he is actually over encumbered, is not going to be able to do anything except for BHS.
I think that's all he needs, to be honest with you.
Yeah, not having access to the Endure, though, is going to be very, very difficult in this particular matchup.
That is actually pretty genius here on the side of Mag, I will say. Having that law of regression right off the rip. Definitely. Oh no, Ashley's stuck in the corner. This is not good. He's zipping about the place. He's getting out of there.
Yeah, he is scuttling about, trying to find his way through this ridiculous grab missile spam.
Mag actually doing the right thing here and starting to pressure through the grab missiles, which is exactly what he needs to do, in all fairness.
Yeah, and as soon as Ashi running out of blue, probably having to look for it in his inventory, because he doesn't have it equipped in his hotbar, it's going to be... Yeah, Ashi in a really rough place right now, and there you have it.
What a cook.
Finish.
What a cook, though, on the side of Mag. That law of regression right off the rip was beautiful. GG's. And I will now have a quick look at the bracket and see how our round ones are going. We're still waiting for Gavril versus Watcher Was Ken. We'll wait another few minutes, seeing as everything was pretty late on our end. But yeah, what a what a match. What are your thoughts on this first tournament match so far?
Cannot wait for the rest. I cannot wait for the rest of them now. I cannot wait for to see what people are going to bring to the table in these particular matchups. Because it's been so long since we've seen like an unrestricted tournament. You know that like I know people want to go out there and bring their ideas to the table and see how they stack up to other people's bullshit.
The last time we did one of these, we had I think Flues chainsawed all of the staff. That was the first thing that happened. The other one was I think Rust Bucket map hacked at one point. That was also pretty peak. That was back in the old Seamless days. And then what else happened? God, there was so many things. Sleep Bow Toggle Moonveil Light Roll Full Goat was probably my favorite build all the way through it. That was peak. We also found out midway through the tournament that on Seamless, because of how the player groupings work, heal affects everyone. So if you cast a heal spell on Seamless, it will heal everyone who is in the radius. Not invaders, friend and foe alike will be healed up. It was pretty pro. And I will ask the question though, Alluvial. What is your favorite arena build that you want to see here today?
The favorite which build?
Arena build. A build you would only bump into in the arena.
The one that so I want to see someone pull up with the bullshit dragon form build that just jumps up in the air and does 3 million damage onto your opponent. You know what I mean? That's probably my favorite one to hate on immediately. That's just all it really is. I mean, we'll probably see at least one of those. Which I know you can kind of endure it through it, but if they like grafted or something like that, which I don't know if they'll have the stat spread for 125 to do it, and they get an endure off, it's going to be super painful to try to fight. Yeah,
there's a few. I mean, Light Roll Sleep Bow as itself, or Light Roll Mage, hence the very specific choice for the arena we've chosen.
Oh yeah,
is definitely an experience. It's an emotional experience. This would have been me if people had told you earlier. Well, join the Discord if we do another one of these. We'll be. You see, that's called a plugging.
Yeah, out there, just getting all your socials out. Yeah, here's my Discord, here's my Twitter, here's my TikTok.
What about the OnlyFans, Alluvial? Where's that at? Where can we?
Yeah, I mean, like you mean like an OnlyFriends or no fucking? I don't know. What kind of content would you put on OnlyFans if you had one?
I mean, Minecraft playthroughs are generally pretty up there. I think that's an untapped market. I reckon.
Oh yeah. That'd be pretty solid choice.
So Sin has said need ban delete buff. Well, simply buff later, my friend. That's really funny though. I did not expect the law of regression right off the rip. That was pretty pro.
Yeah,
Thanks,
law of
Jackie.
regression is the easiest way to make my blood pressure spike.
The vibes would no longer be immaculate. Is that what you're trying to communicate
Oh,
here?
I remember the first time I actually got like a first attempt chainsaw mid arena matches when someone used law regression on me after I got some buffs off and shit like that, and then I immediately went straight to chainsaw after that. That was an experience, and every time it happens to me, my first instinct is to chainsaw someone as soon as they pull that spell out.
So we're just waiting on the match between Gavril and Watcher is Ken. So if either of those players are keeping an eye out, just remember that you have to log your own scores, please. That would be fantastic. It slows down the tournament if you haven't logged your own scores. So, and likewise, a big thank you. We were kind of a bit late, so we didn't get to give a thank you. Big shout outs to Hope After Rain for stepping in as TO. So if players are having any issues, just be sure to message, either ping or message Rain. She's absolute homie for coming in and stepping in and giving us a hand with this, because how many players did we have in the wind-up, Alluvial? How many do we have?
I mean, it was 22 registered for the bracket, but we had, what, 18 confirmed? Or did we have a couple
I think
people
we have
more?
18 to cap us out at as it stands right now. So after check-in, so we've 18 players. So quite a handful. We all know how fun herding cats can be. So so big kudos to everyone.
Iota says, imagine someone just going to use needle piercer or whatever lettuce sword is called. Yeah, if someone has the stat spread for that, I would not be surprised if they pull it out, like on a tree spear build. Which, I mean, I don't know if someone's going to pull it with tree spears on unrestricted. I mean, they'd be pretty strong with a double grease tree spear, but I don't know if it'd compete with all the other shit that you have to wade through in this tournament.
So, ladies and gents, we have our next round, and I think the round we're going to go for, hopefully Rain will be able to get in touch with the players. If we go for the Silver for Hire versus Watcher was Ken. I don't know, I remember Silver from some of our earlier tournaments, but Watcher is, I believe, a relative unknown, at least from these tournaments. So if you'd be ever so kind as to get them in touch. Top seed, Mag, gets map pick. Top seed. The default, if people don't decide, the default is Snowy Outpost. Mostly relevant for pools.
I'm actually kind of curious to see the seeds, actually, just to see what's going on here. Looks like we have Crowned at our #1 seed, Sif of the Abyss at #2, which I've fought Sif. He's pretty good. Let's see. I don't know who Christina is.
Christina is a newer player who had joined some of my beginners brackets. I'm not entirely sure what they've been doing in the interim period between my last Endocord tournaments, but it's nice to see familiar faces coming back. I was really delighted to see herself and a few others actually decide to join up. It's really, really nice. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Donut for being seed number 18 of 18 in this tournament. You love to see an underdog come through and get his first win, like over Kampspiel 2-0. Congratulations for beating the odds and all the expectations people had for you.
Yeah, everyone does love the dark horse in the bracket for sure. And we will be off to the races, I have a feeling. Is Christina? Yeah, that would be her. Jackie. I just don't know. I don't know them all that particularly well.
Yeah, it looks like QRQ was ended up taking that match. Sif of the Abyss won 2-1 over Talipa. We had Skyn 2-0 over Unit Crew. Damn. You know, fucking essay on essay violence, and Skyn pulled through. Kyobi 2-1 over Stasis. We had Gavril was 2-1 over Watcher. Mag was 2-1 over Sin. Zarlik, which I'm excited to see Zarlik play if he's rocking a mage build and unrestricted, 2 over Maverick Boy, and then Donut 2-0 over Kampspiel. TTV.
Oh, Watcher just immediately joined and then left, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Maybe he joined on the wrong password.
No,
Also, Crown 2-0.
he's currently in this match, so we're just Silver versus what? Ken. Silver versus Ken is our next match. We're just waiting to get in touch with them. So, Ken, I'm just going to call you Ken for today, I think. I think that's the play.
Yeah. Ken from Barbie or Ken from Street Fighter? Which one do you think?
Maybe a little column A, a little column B, you know?
Column B.
Are we sure that they're not the same person?
They actually look very similar, yeah. You know, I mean, there's two different walks of life, you know. It's just two different parallel universes.
Yeah, I will. So just to kind of give people an insight into the behind the scenes. So apparently my OBS updated and then decided to wipe some of my prior settings. So we've spent about 10 minutes trying to figure that out, and then it just worked. So hopefully everything is for your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. And likewise, we were having some problems with threads deciding to not work the way they used to. So that is a massive skill issue on my part.
Well, look at that. Zarlik 2-0 over Kyoba. That's
Damn.
actually a pretty substantial win considering Kyobe was a the SA champion in the recent FOC, so a very, very strong player, but falling to Zarlik Vernansky. And I'm trying to see if anyone else has logged their scores as of yet. Unit actually falling 2-0 to Skyne. I'm surprised.
That's a bit of an upset, actually.
Yeah, I mean, like they're both really good, but Unit is really good on unrestricted and seamless. I mean, like I feel like this would be kind of his turf to play on. But I mean, so is Skyne. So I guess this came down to who played better in those matches, as all matches do. But Skyne seems to have taken that one down. Looking at some of the other ones, I'm very interested to see Sif of the Abyss play, actually. After facing him in BMP Kalo, I was very impressed with his ability to play. And QRQ as well. If you haven't seen his Gugs, it's very, very...
I have been on the receiving end of it in a couple of ladder matches, and it's pretty damn good, I will say. It's always nice to see people use kind of like what we would generally consider to be off meta to a high level. It's quite nice to see. It does seem as though we're getting both of our players in. Silver versus Watcher was Ken. Magnificent. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Dueling Shield. Let's just take a quick peek at the builds before we crack on.
Yeah, real quick, if you could you share the whole scene on Discord, because I'm just getting the Elden Ring source.
Is that really? Okay, that's kind of weird. That is very strange as to why it's doing that. Give me a moment. Let me just close that.
Yeah, so I meant to say something earlier.
No, you're all good. You're all good. I don't know why everything has decided to break today. So let me change stream. Let's go with... So this should do the job. Is that... No, that's also not correct. Huh.
This looks... I mean...
No, this isn't what I'm looking at right now, unfortunately. So
yeah.
Alluvial release. That's so weird that it's grabbing the wrong one. That is so strange. Of a share screen.
Yeah.
Let me actually close that because it's right on my side. Let me project open project program preview. New window. Now it should be working. My apologies to everyone. Again, OBS and everything is just interacting in the weirdest way imaginable. No, what?
Okay. I can at least see the builds on stream, so I can probably just go off of that right now.
And what about now? Can you see it now?
Oh yes.
Okay,
yes.
That's fine.
Okay, that's perfect.
Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the builds. The filth is in full swing. Let us not keep our players waiting. They have been very generous with their time. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't be why we shouldn't thank them for it. We have both of our players in. Alluvial, count me in, darling.
All right, let's go ahead and get it going in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Boom,
Here we
and-
go.
No, go.
We have the physics drank by both players now. No silliness off the rip, except for I don't know what he just ate right there. Silver and blue. We have Ken and red. We have the Scream coming out with the Starfist, going for the classic. Now the rot grease on from both players. I don't know where Silver's from. I know Watcher's from the Middle East. So there might be a good bit of latency in this particular tournament. Ken actually using the Axe Talisman. I wonder what the Axe Talisman is going to be used for with that dueling shield.
Is there's some charge attacks?
Not the
guard counter. Is
Oh
that
no,
the guard counter?
no. Okay. On my screen, never mind. I'm a silly Billy. See, he's got the there you go. He's got the hammer tally on. I don't know why I thought he was using.
He
the
did
dueling
have
shield
it on
right
for a moment. You aren't wrong. I'm very curious as to why it's the case. There could be just for the beast roars or something like that. Could well be the idea and the notion behind it.
Yeah, Silver with the getting the great shield tally, so he's definitely intending to trade quite a bit with that. Ooh, nice neutral break right there. Silver looking for it. So he gets guard broken. Almost gets the swap to the Misericord.
Oh dear,
after that guard break.
Catching him in the corner there is quite brutal as well.
Yeah, just kind of pushing him back a little bit. Getting Watcher into that corner. Has the ability to trade. Running R2, not connecting there for Silver. Oh, but good, huge R2 there from Watcher. Watcher kind of running back, going for that jump attack. Oh, good knockdown with the Scream from the side of Watcher. Watcher on Red Feather now, or Silver on Red Feather. Sorry, and they are good, huge jump attack from downtown there from Silver. You can see the latency coming through there. Pretty much like.
Yeah, it's a slow match here.
A lot slower than the other ones. There's also a lot less going on. There's a lot less going on. There's not a gajillion projectiles and particle effects going on, but the jump attack's doing really well for Silver. It looks like the Rod may go ahead and seal the deal for Watcher, and there you have it. So Silver's going to take the first stock of this non-America braided tournament.
There seem to be some skips and stuff by the looks of things.
Yeah, I could kind of see some skips on the side of Watcher. I couldn't really tell on the side of Silver.
Yeah, it does seem unstable connections. Well, yeah, we may just very quickly, folks. If you are having connection issues, just do a quick restart of both the game. Ideally, your router. If we have to wait like a minute to get it sorted, it's probably not a play. There are obviously round losses and stuff like that for because I did notice some skipping coming in. I was hoping that we wouldn't have it from the other player, although it does seem as though I don't see the skips being quite as bad. No skips from my POV. Oh, that's only from. Oh, if it's not from your POV, then we're fine. It's just a routing issue between myself and the players. Then that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right. That is the downside to peer-to-peer, and I know it kind of seems weird for us to be like, nah, the connection issues aren't a problem when it looks jank as shit, but if it's just on my end, then I don't really mind. Am I not able to... There we go. There we go. All right, cool beans. So we have both of our players in.
Yeah, they're both braided now. That's wonderful.
So that was a match for Silver for hire.
Mm-hmm.
Magnificent. Cool beans. All right. Count me in then, Alu.
Yes, sir. Let's go and get the second match started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. We got both players drinking their physics. We have Silver with the dueling shield. We have Watcher with the Starfist with the rot grease on. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's a crazy big tank there from Silver through that dueling shield.
I would imagine deflect tier is involved here somewhere, because there's no way you're going to be risking that against something like Starfist, to be honest with you.
He used some kind of lightning buff. He's got the red lightning aura on his body.
Oh!
So I'm not sure what that does or how that affects the way the shield operates.
So
But,
I believe
huge trade there.
I believe, if memory serves me correctly, that's one of the things that might give you super armor just in general. So he's actually hoping that even if he does get like get a belt, he's not going to be caught out. He's not going to be caught out in neutral, I think is the idea. Yeah. Oh my god, that was tasty though.
That was a disgusting backstab from Watcher.
Jump over the top there.
Another beautiful R2.
Are we going to see the Royal? Yeah, Royal Remains is out in force, ladies and gentlemen. Silver
down
for
to
hire
the wire.
is not going gentle into that good night. My lord.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Very scathing scream right there from the side of Watcher.
The bow is out. BHS on that as well. Ken has a lot of HP to play around with here. He can still play for risky trades if he reckons that that stam bar isn't looking
that
too
400
hot.
damage though, a hit from the side of Silver. Oh, going for is he going for the damage boosting whatchamacallit, the dumpling. Also huge harpoon there from Watcher.
192.
What is it, Sacred Bloody Flesh, yeah.
That would make sense as well, just to try and get that damage boost, because you do want to burst people down. He didn't take the jump attack. Oh, that's tragic. I think he would have had him there on that pivot. That's shocking. Oh!
Ooh, huge turnaround there from Silver.
Are we going to see the Royal Remain swap here from the side of both of them? I reckon we might. Although Watcher's playing this very carefully. Oh, caught again.
432 on that. There's the Royal Remains. Oh, he forgot the chest piece. He was a little too quick with it. He's shirtless, ladies and gentlemen. Got Party Boy in the house. Oh no, there we go. He's finally got out.
Oh my gosh!
With a harpoon through his chest, takes that win. It is 2-0 for Silver. That actually a very, very competitive fight to get down there to the wire. Huge comeback there for Silver.
All right, let me just log that score then. A 2-0 in the favor of Silver. Very nicely done, gentlemen. Tasteful, I dare say. Tasteful. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. So we should be getting ready now to move on into the next round. Let me just DQ. I can't stand this. I just got another DQ. Oh, dear.
Hold on, wait. What happened? What happened?
One of the players has left. He can't stand the rune set. Let's forfeit him here. Yes.
Oh,
okay. I won't name names, but
I'm gonna take a look at the. Is it in?
It's either in tourney chat or live tourney, one or the other. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's had the desired effect on at least some of the player base, so we're getting places. So, all right, folks. Let's have a look. No, you're fine, Watcher. If you wouldn't mind leaving the world, both of you, that would be fantastic, so we can get the next set of participants in. Okay, so how are we looking? So, unfortunately, Silver is going to have a bye round out of this, which is not ideal, but that is just the nature of the beast. So I think... Ooh, who are we feeling for this next round? Alluvial.
Who are we feeling? Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna update the challenge. I'm gonna refresh it. All right. So yeah, we have. Let's go ahead and discuss the results of round 2. We got 2-0 for Crown over Gavril. We have 2-1 Mag over Sif. 2-0 for Skyn over QRQ. Skyn's really tearing it up. Zarlik 2-0 over Kyobi. Donut 2-0 over Ashi. Christina 2-1 over Tulipa. Maverick 2-1 over Unit. Stasis 2-0 over Kampspiel. Silver 2-0 over Watcher. I'm thinking maybe... It's actually Skyn and Zarlik.
Yeah.
I think Skyn and Zarlik is the one. Is definitely got to be the one we gotta stream. If they're not already started.
Yeah, let's get this show on the road. Skyn Zarlik, or however you spell that. Fuck it, we ball. All right. Let's get this show on the road. I'm expecting some filth, gentlemen. I am expecting some filth. Oh, on stream.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and pop this open. Okay, yeah, I'm going to grab me another cup of coffee real quick.
Yeah, no worries. We'll be waiting for a moment. I hope While Alu is away, I hope everyone is enjoying this absolutely phenomenal tournament. How are we feeling? What are we thinking, folks? What are we thinking? What are the thoughts so far on these beautiful matches we've been seeing so far? The true expression. Ten out of 10. Yeah, this is listen. Again, apologies for the lateness and all that nonsense. That's definitely on me, and I feel very bad. And of course, thank you, Ye Tomato, earlier on for the raid. Better. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. So I prefer not to be in big trouble. That's where I'm at right now. We'll move on. Moving on. So it's going to be Skyn versus Ehrlich.
Mm-hmm.
Magnificent. Let's get this show on the road.
Marilyn, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Just checking in on chat. Yeah, that was a really fun fight to watch. In that last match, it wasn't like as like mind numbing as the first round. So this one is definitely gonna be it's gonna be mind numbing in a tasteful way. I think. Look at Skyn with the bow.
Oh, the honorable.
Yeah, no, I mean 2 mages going to head to see who is the bigger, reprobate in this particular scenario. So
who's going to be blocked more after this is the real question. That's the real question.
Yeah.
After this event, how many people are going to add either of these to the block list? That's the real competition. But yeah.
Is there any way you can do predictions, or is predictions not allowed in your country?
If one of the mods wants to do predictions, I will definitely do it for top 8. But I can start for next round, actually. Actually, no.
Yeah.
We don't want to have this go on forever, but for next round, we'll definitely start it. So these are the builds. Look upon them and weep.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, we have Zarlik on a Faith Int, 47-46. Right there. 9 endurance on the side of Zarlik. That's actually incredibly interesting. 9 endurance, 25 mind. Thank you for the prediction. And then on the side of Skyn, we have 60 int, 13 dex, 25 endurance, 25 mind, 56 vigor, only 48 vigor on the side of Zarlik as well.
What a legend. What a legend.
This is gonna be a movie. Y'all stole the words right out of my mouth. This is gonna be a cinematic adventure.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. You're gonna have to remind me what half the spells are in this game because I forget them. But listen, ladies and gents, Alu on a 3, on a 2, on a 1, Ale, and
there we go. It's Comet immediately.
Just right off the rip, no messing. Star showers. It's raining here. Snow's gone. Oh, that's tragic. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Skyn really. We haven't got to see the damage that Zarlik can do with this build yet. And then you had the 350 for that glintstone blade there. Oh, the first time you ever see. Oh my goodness gracious. Skyn just walking away with that victory with
Grace.
6 beautifully placed grab missiles.
Grace, style. This is Michael Zacky's intention, truly. So I'm adding Skyn to the block list for starters. That's where I'm at right now. But either way, will I count you in, Alluvial?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the second match started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see if Zarlik can correct himself. Yeah, the beautiful darkness coming out. Or what? I forgot what that spell is actually called. The one with the eternal darkness, I think.
I think that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. But these grab missiles there from Skyn are definitely doing a number on the Zarlik. Zarlik really trying to opt for more projectile spells when all you really need is grab missile, realistically. Oh, he's got
the Indomitable. No, the Indomitable is so good. I love that spell so freaking much. It is the coolest shit.
That is so beautiful. Oh, beautiful Comet to stop the casting there. And the jump! Glintstone Shard. to seal the deal.
And a ski
Beautiful match by Skyn and Zarlik. Skyn really showing you how to play mage effectively against another mage. And all you need is grab missile, a comet here and there, and Vow the Indomitable.
Vow the Indomitable. I had forgotten that particular. Of all the tech pieces in a mage's arsenal, that is probably the coolest. That is probably the coolest. It's something that I had completely forgotten about for the longest time. And then all of a sudden I see it and I'm like, damn. Such a cute tech. Such a cute tech.
That's kind of why I like these unrestricted tournaments, is because you get to see things you've totally forgotten about used in PvP, because you're so used to seeing ladder and things being banned that you just kind of forget about the things that are banned. And now you get to see them in their full force, and you get to see exactly why they're banned. You get to see the justification for the ban in real time.
But the thing that I'm most shocked at, really, is how fast the sets are, because there is so much stall-out potential. I did take away some of the bits and pieces, and there's another few things that I'm fully expecting to see. Watcher, you pulling out that bone bow was, of course, like a classic unrestricted tournament shenanigans, which is really, really nice to see. And a few, like, obviously your BHS clean rot is absolutely vicious, but I'd be curious as to how much we're seeing in like the rest of the tournament. Like, what else are we going to see? What are other people cooking that well, I say cooking, they read the rules about 20 minutes before the tournament apparently, so
that's a classic tournament special right there, reading the rules 20 minutes before it starts.
As so, God, it's Michael Zacky's intention, to be honest. But go on, talk me through it. How are we feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Let's see the results of round 3. Looks like we have Crowned 2-1 over Mag. Crowned really doing good to hold that number 1 seed spot down. Skyn 2-0 over Zarlik. Very exciting matches. Donut 2-0 over Stasis. Donut, for a dark horse, he is doing excellent. He's been 2-0 in every single match. Wow. He's really, really pulling through with the underdog on the underdog card. Kyobi 2-0 over Christina. We have Gavril 2-0 over QRQ. That's actually kind of interesting. Then we have Maverick and Sif still doing their match. Silver got the bye. Tulipa 2-1 over Watcher, and then Ashi actually 2-0 over Unit.
That's impressive. Although I will say Ashi was doing a phenomenal job in yesterday's Fight Club over in the Den. That was pretty nice. Pretty nice to see. A really nice showing. There's a few names here who I'm you expect them to do well. Unit has been around a long time. Obviously, yes. You would expect them to do well. Donut, of course. Both Skyn and Zarlich vicious in their trade. Zarlich especially, after going on that absolutely phenomenal tournament run quite not so long ago. I believe did he take out Space in that tourney?
He took out Space. It was such a big deal. Steel made a whole 20-minute breakdown video on it, which is kind of crazy. Just kind of goes to show how impressive it was when you have someone who's not even necessarily in the tournament scene anymore go out of his way to analyze the gameplay of somebody. That's how big of a deal it was.
I have said it for a very, very long time, Alu, that like Mage, the potential of Mage has been mostly untapped, and I think it's a player-based problem. We're finally starting to see like the Mages kind of come out and actually show us what they can do, and it's frightening. It is fantastic to see in one sense, that there's good players able to show their skills in a very unorthodox play style. So it's very nice to see, even with the restrictions that other rule sets definitely play on them. So I'll be curious to see. All right.
Yeah. Do we have another drop?
We have another drop. No, we might do. Do we? Let me have a look here.
See, I see round 4.
That would be Camp Speed. There's a buy round for one of the players, unfortunately, if someone drops. That's just the nature of it, yeah. But usually I think it picks the lower seeds, I believe. Unicrew, it's just for the sake of time, unfortunately, because having both the pools and then moving on into a top 8 bracket is a bit much, and I was worried that with the stall out potential that we'd run into some trouble. But I think, let's have a look here. Kayaba and Maverick? Want to do Kayaba and Maverick?
Yeah, Kayaba Maverick is a pretty good one. QRQ Tulipa is another good one. Let's actually let's do Kyobe and Maverick.
Yeah, I
I
will
think
go
that'd be
with that
a
one. I
good
think that
match.
seems
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
plan. If Rain could get in touch with the players, we'll hopefully have the threads and stuff like that fixed up and ready for top 8.
Yeah, and thank you again to the players that are reporting their scores in a timely
Yeah.
manner. You guys are awesome.
No, y'all are amazing. You make running these things so much easier for both myself, for Alan, and of course for Rain. We are all eternally grateful. Maverick voices Kyoba. Kyoba.
Yeah, that's a noted unit crew. I might it'd be something to consider in the next unrestricted tournament.
That was my concern. Obviously, if I do another one of these, I'll definitely keep that in mind. The format is inherently unorthodox, so it's kind of, how do I put it, uncharted territory. Given that there is, because I remember the best of nines would take like an hour to an hour and a half sometimes when we did it last, but the game is in a very different state. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. I do appreciate the feedback though. And afterwards, how many rounds? There's 5 rounds for the group stage, so there's 2 more rounds left. Silver. Kyoba. Marvelous. Okay, 5 rounds of pools, and then we move on to the top 8. We'll move on into the next stage. So
Yeah, I do. I never tried a Swiss bracket before. It's very, very interesting the way that it progresses like this, and I guess it's a good way to filter out, so to speak. Like when you have like over 16 people, it's a good way to progress, really quickly through, to see who makes the cut and who doesn't, and then have,
yeah, there's pluses and minuses to it. It's not like strictly the most competitive format. Just by virtue of the fact that you can get really unlucky in pools, especially when the pools are quite large. So that is a concern, like round robin for an elimination state, for like a, whatchamacallit. Oh, words are
Yeah,
hard. For a pool stage, are arguably the best format. It's just, it takes longer. Like you have like 5 or 6 player pools, and then you have to pick how many players move on, and it can become quite complicated. But I think as a concession to make
yeah,
sure that we get as many matches done, and that people can record as
yeah,
many matches, it's good for content people. It's good for the tournament. It's good for newer players. They get to actually participate for longer. I generally advocate for
yeah.
Swiss for most of the soul stuff. That's
Yeah,
just
I
me.
like the idea of I actually really like the round robin format a lot, especially for very tight region lock pools. Like if you're doing like an SA tourney
Oh
or
yeah,
a Middle East tourney, and you only have like 6 people. I mean, like 6 people is enough to get a really good round robin in, to see who is like the actual, like, quote unquote, maybe the best player from that particular region at that given month,
yeah.
because
The other
it always changes.
The other way you can do like a round robin thing is have multiple pools of round robins. So like you have
Hmm.
pools of 5. I think is generally accepted to be the, for at least souls, it's the accepted way to do round robin pools. And then you have however many groups there are, where 1 or 2 people from each will move on. That's probably, I would argue, that's the most competitive, but it is a bitch to organize.
Yeah, it's not just a bitch to organize. If you have only, it only takes one person either not knowing what they're doing or being like what's the word, non-compliant in like the way things should be done, then it makes things like 10 times as hard.
Yeah, and it can.
You
You also
know.
want to make sure that the first round you have good players, and you kind of paired up with the newbies, so the newbies learn the ropes. They still get quote unquote space rangered, to quote Braun, in
Yeah,
round 1, but they still get the rest of the tournament to actually play in. So it's nice. I stole
yeah,
it wholesale from the Total War crowd. They do these all the time. They're great. But we are still
yeah.
waiting for. I'm not sure who we are waiting on. We have
Uh,
Kaiba in World. We're just waiting on Maverick to go. So Maverick, if you could be,
oh, there he is.
there he. Just as I say it, it's the caster's curse.
Yeah. So yeah,
Marvelous.
beautiful. Thank you for braiding.
Yeah, you can braid or you can not braid. It's up to you. It just speeds things along quite tastefully. So,
Yeah.
anyhow, enough yapping. Yappity doodah. Let's take
Let's
just a
see.
quick peek just at the
Let's see.
builds. You can
Yeah,
see
Maverick
everything
on a
okay now,
classic.
can't you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
see. I see everything pretty good.
Okay, marvelous.
So look at that. We have 54 strength on the side of Maverick, rocking a classic strength build for this unrestricted tourney. And then Kyobi also running a pretty classic strength build too, but it looks like he's going to be rocking the Poison TS more than likely. We have Stone Club on the side of Maverick. Wonder how this match is going to play out. So it might just be a trade fest that might end up in the favor of Kyobi with the pierce damage on that clean rot. With the counter damage and all that. So we'll see. Let's see how it plays out.
I'll be curious as well. Stone Club into Clean Rat. Stone Club is kind of the problem where it is pretty reactable, but I'm going to be super curious to see how this one turns out. Not a matchup we see all that often. Most people don't generally tend to take it, even in meta tournaments, Stone Club into thrusting swords. So, ladies and gentlemen, the audience, the players, and you, my dear Alluvial, on a 3, 2 and 1. I'm sorry. There we go. We are going to see the flasks from both of our players. The Stone Club is going to come out Storm Stomp, my beloved. It has been too long. As Mashu. We may have to ask Maverick after the tournament what tape he uses for his R1 button. This is going to be curious. Yeah, there you go. Gets in there. Is going to punish.
Oh, beautiful.
The fat roll as well is going to be pretty badly punished here. May perhaps thought there was a different... What? Is he just choosing to... Is Kyoba just choosing to fat roll?
Yeah, like, as a stylistic choice, possibly.
You know, as an artful, tasteful decision. We're seeing so much tasteful
there he
shit.
goes.
Yeah, they're okay. Fair enough. No light roll
Yeah.
yet in the tournament so far. I'm kind of disappointed the players aren't really showing us true degeneracy here, Alluvial.
I think we got a little bit of that. We couldn't really tell in the first round with I forgot who it was facing Mag. They were using the physic to light.
Yes,
roll
and then they weren't. Yeah,
yeah.
That's it.
So, but it was you couldn't tell what was happening. You couldn't even tell he was light rolling. There was too much purple shit on the screen to even see what was happening.
Michael Zaki's vision. Yeah,
Truly so. Looking through the lens of particle effects. Beautiful trade there. Actually, Maverick coming ahead pretty high on these trades by about 100 damage. I guess Kyobi hasn't been able to get his, isn't unable to get the poison buff going, so he's going to have to go with the raw clean rot damage, which will be out-traded by this Stone Club. But beautiful R1 there and get away by Kyobi. Kyobi kind of playing the classic, auto green style clean rot where you just kind of like run in, get a hit, and BHS out immediately. But that damage he's taken from the Stone Club with a two-handed talisman is a sight to behold. And there you go, a 557 combo there from Maverick into another one. And he's able to get out with one of those pokes with the BHS.
He forgot to allocate his flask.
He forgot to allocate his flask. Unfortunate. No FP for him. Now Maverick looking pretty low now. The trade there in favor. Oh, and there you have it. Kyobi takes the first round with the clean rod. That was actually Kyobi kind of locked in there for that match and was like, okay, I can't trade into him, so I'm just have to pick him apart with the clean rod.
I mean, that is how the clean rot generally operates, right? You just kind of vibe. They have decided that they are going to go. You know what? Listen. Who are we to stop them from being so
Absolutely.
keen to experience?
It is unrestricted, I mean, why would you be restricted by fucking starting arrows and shit? Ooh, beautiful trade there in favor of Maverick.
Yeah, and there's a lot of regen coming out from the side here of both of the players. Look at those health bars just climb after every interaction. Which I think, it depends on which tiers are being all onto the clean rat now as well as the side of Maverick. That's the way it's supposed to be. The mirror to end all mirrors. This is how Elden Ring was intended to be played, as both sides wiggling about in neutral. Good running attack there, but it's not going to land into that attempted trade. But alas, it was not meant to be. But Maverick's not to be sneezed at here. Beautiful space there, but the BHS is going to render that beautiful interaction moot. Sucks to suck, unfortunately, as we are going to see that running attack come through there, but Kaiba's ready this time. He's set up, goes for that BHS, manages to get out, not to be. Goes to the running attack once more, is the side of Maverick. He's a maverick, he's a madman, but he's currently at a considerable life deficit here. Kaiba much more used to fighting on these higher latencies, and further from that. I don't know, does Kaiba play much like invasions and stuff? I believe so. I've seen him on oh no!
Unfortunate dropped opportunity there from Maverick. I think I've seen him in Seamless. I've seen him more in fight clubs than on Seamless. personally.
Oh, that chase down is absolutely vicious. Goes for a trade there. Maverick needs
Beautiful
to vibe out
turnaround.
in neutral for a while. Get those Royal Remain swaps in. Get that regen. Because as it stands right now, he's not having a good time. Tries to go for that press and neglects the turnaround.
Yeah, stylistic choice of attacking the wall at the end. Very, very, very cool gameplay. Fuck, Maverick's only got 27 MS to me. That's crazy.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Where is he from?
That's, I think on a vanilla connection, that would mean they're like a solid 10 yards away from you, to be honest with you. But on this, that could be a mile. That could be only a couple of miles, really.
Yeah. I think he might be like probably like an hour.
That's
I
crazy.
know somebody that lives in Louisiana that's about 3 hours from me, has about 35 MS to me, so that's so there's that. But excellent showing there by Kyobi, 2-0 over Maverick. Maverick played really, really well, actually. It's just I think Kyobi kind of understands the interactions with BHS Clean Route a little bit more. Probably has a lot more experience on that setup, and I think Maverick was just not engaging in the interactions properly for this specific setup.
All right. Well, looking at the last... Whoa, what's this? It's if I lose, it's because I changed that.
Also,
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Important lore update. Mag is playing in the Conquest tournament as well at the same time as this, by the way.
And actually getting the matches done in time. That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. Good on Mag. If you need matches delayed or anything like that, just give us a shout. We can... It's looking like... Before we move on to this final round, because this is quite important... The only undefeated player so far in the pools, there's one more set to go, is crowned PvP, followed then by both Zerlich, Skyn, Mag, and Donut with a 3-1. So there's a bunch of players here who are just about looking to make the cut, moving through into the next one. Really solid stuff. But to go undefeated unrestricted is impressive.
Zarlik 2-1 over Donut. Donut actually taking his first loss there. You know, I mean, like, and it happens. But he had a good run as the underdog. You know, I mean, like, let's not give credit where it's due. Crown 2-0 over Skyn is pretty important. Calby 2-0 over Maverick. Mag actually 2-1 over Gavril. Stasis 2-0 over Silver. Sif of the Abyss 2-0 over Ashi. QRQ 2-0 over Talipa. And then Unit Crew finally coming back, getting some life breathed into them. 2-0 over Christina. So now we have... Let's see if there's a match in this one that we haven't seen.
I'm thinking the Sif Gavril, because we haven't seen either of those players play yet. I know we haven't seen Donut either, but I do think it would be... It's looking like we'll be seeing plenty of Donut moving forward.
Yeah. And if we're going on players that may be that may or may not make the cut, QRQ and Stasis might actually be the match to watch. Because those I think are on the precipice of making the cut. We'll probably end up seeing Sif and Gavril.
This might actually be an important match, yeah. I've already DM'd just because we haven't seen either of the players yet, so we'll... Unfortunately, I've kind of picked it, unfortunately. Oh dear. But yeah, that would have been a good one.
Skyn 2-0 over Donut already? What?
Damn!
That was quick.
Donut had 2 mages in 2 rounds! Oh no! Oh dear. Uh-oh. Do we have...
I forfeited. Oh shit, you just said nah. Okay.
Understandable.
Holy shit.
I do believe he's unwell. We're actually getting the Sif Gavril match. Unfortunately, QRQ. That's the match we've kind of gone for. Grav missile from across the arena. I'm good. No worries. That's fine. As you will. As is your prerogative. All right. Let me just see.
As is your derogative at this point. Shit.
All right. So we have the final round of pools. After this, we'll take a very, very quick break.
Mm-hmm.
After this next round is done. So
who is this beautiful, great club? Who is this beautiful PS Colossal user in the arena right now?
What a stunning creature.
It's Maverick. What are you doing here?
Yeah,
Get out of
you
here,
need
buddy.
Maverick, get out. Just I can get rid of him. Hang on. Let me. Yeah, thank you, Maverick. I appreciate you, bestie. Sifo, yeah, you're next. Help. You are beyond help. It's over.
You were so lucky that I don't have chainsaw on this build. I would 100% chainsaw dual use it.
Are you sure? I think he's kind of. I don't know. I'd never chainsaw it just because I can't be arsed learning it.
The new one is such a pain in the ass to learn, but it's definitely worth. Yeah, C's.
Gavril. There we go. So let's get this show on the road. All right, and then
That's right. Yeah, make sure both players braid. I don't know if Sif braided or not, but if you
there's
haven't,
no real
braid.
need to, but I do appreciate it. Just again, one of the reasons it's so slow is that we don't actually need to restrict it, which is quite nice. Is it Sif? Is it 2 Fs or 1 F in Sif? Hang on.
It's 1 F based on Twitch chat.
God damn it. God damn it. Why do players have to be difficult? No manners. No manners at all, Alluvial. Like, all I do for them. Sorry. Okay, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick peek at the builds.
Yeah. We have classic strength build on both sides, actually. We have the hero build on the side of Gavril, though, that's almost 60 strength. I guess he's going to be running, we're going to see more BHS clean wrap mirrors, love to see it. It's like it definitely didn't have like 9 hours worth of duels between G9 and Auto Green to display how this mirror works, but that's cool. We'll go ahead and get started whenever you are.
I am ready when you are, sir. Will I give you the honors of counting us in just a moment? There we go. Now, give us the count in.
All right, let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. We have both players drinking their physics. We have Sif on the side with the Beast Hat. We have Gavril on the side with the Imp Lion, representing his region with the Imp Lion. We have Sif back on Rituals right there. Oh, nice running out to there from Gavril. With those backswings coming through there, big trades there in favor of Gavril. Sif already rotted. Sif trying to find a way to get that rod in. Is actually the Volcano Pod actually broke the pressure just a second, but got punished. But Sif gets punished pretty hard there by Gavril with that TS after Gavril realized, hey, that does actually no damage. Why am I running away from it? So
a dangerous double roll there as well. We're quite vulnerable there to an awful lot of shenanigans. There's a few things that could be done here that would really change the dynamic of this fight, but all of them are super risky, and it's shut down so heavily. Beautiful exchange there from the side of Sif. The lock-in is real as that runner or two comes through, but the BHS followed up as we switch over to the poison. Nice attempted strafe there as well, as we're going to see that attempt to try and pressure out of it. At least we have that rot. That rot build-up is going to be very important here. It might be the differentiating factors, that backswing attempt. I can't quite tell if it went through or not. But both players are even. Stevens, I say that! And are we going to see the runaway stage here of the fight of Sif trying to maintain the fact that the tier, keep that weight out that tier, leverage that life advantage, but with both players on regen, that kind of renders that possibility pretty moot. Good attempt.
Yeah, Gavril opting for the Spiral Horn over the Icon Shield actually for that additional immunity, but that's as he gets routed, so it may make a difference, may not. He may opt for the Icon Shield later on in the fight. Oh, nice exchange there from Gavril with those crouch attacks.
We're not seeing the swap over to Red Feather here from the side of Sif, which is kind of a curiosity as well. Red Feather here could come in clutch and definitely turn around that life difference. Jesus, that's nasty. No Royal Remain swap coming through yet either, although with the Volcano Pot covering, we might be able to see it.
Yeah, we see a little bit of it. There it is right there. We still have the Beast Hat on. Oh, nice spacing there by Gavril. Gavril just really picking apart Sif in these final moments right here. We have another Volcano Pot coming out. Sif opting for the Twin Bird over the Icon Shield. Still no Red Feather from the side of Sif. Oh, nice R1 there from Gavril. Yeah. Yeah, Gavril. With the Godskin proc as well on top of it.
This is nasty.
Yeah, Gavril preloading. Yeah, Gavril preloading Red Feather and Blue Feather in case some explosive damage does come out.
I
And
do
he'll be able
think
to
in
just
this
kinda trade.
stage, I do think in this stage of the fight here, something like a spread sleep crossbow could come in clutch. In all honesty, especially
Yeah, oh
given
my
that Sif
goodness.
is all yeah, damn, look at that, turns around, almost gets back, gets back swung, bruh. What a set so far.
Yeah, no, this is actually a really good match. Oh, insane backstab grab there. Yeah, Sif opting not to punish that because I think he thought it was bullshit too. But crazy running R2 for hitting from behind, latency coming through. I don't know where Sif is from, but Gavril, I know, is on the eastern side of Europe. If I'm not
Oh my
mistaken.
god, that running attack
beautiful running
landed.
R2. He's got that rot grease on too. If he gets a couple more Phantom hits, he might end up rotting Gavril.
And he
And then he
gets
had the running R1 to seal it.
Sif, that is an upset. Good stuff. Holy moly. Like that is
not just an upset.
I would consider that an upset as well. Sif isn't long after moving back to PC, is he?
So another Xbox player coming through. That's actually crazy.
The
I was gonna
Xbox
say,
invasion.
I was gonna say not just an upset. There was also a comeback too from Sif. He was actually down quite a bit leading into that thing, but he held on by the grit of his teeth and was able to come back to that. But yeah, no. The non-opting for the spread crossbow is an interesting choice. It would be good for those final 150 HP moments there if you want to close it out.
All right. Well, there's a bit more game to go, Alluvial, in this, the final round of the pools. Sif 1 in red. Gavril, the chap in blue. Nihil on a 3. On a 2. On a 1. LA. Bolt out. Physics are drunk, and we are off to the races, Alluvial. I'm pretty interested to see now what Gavril's going to do to try and change this up. BHS here obviously coming in, which is a huge plus. I don't know what... Oh, Endure. Maybe an interesting play for sure, just to allow him to go for that bit of pressure right in, but there's a lot of stuff here that could go wrong. Gavril also has access to an awful lot of very funny aromatics and stuff like that, which could really shut down Sif and catch him in a knowledge check pretty brutally. The bolus is going to go through here from the side of Gavril as these both players BHSing about the place, zipping. I thought this was Bloodborne for a second, my god. As a running attack is going to land, my god. And
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
The game as it was intended to be playing, huh?
100%, yes.
Like what you
beautiful running R2s there. They're both rotted now. I believe they both have Gavril. They both have similar levels of regen, and they both bolus at the same time. So now we're back to square with Sif with a 200 HP advantage over Gavril right now. Both players still have their tiers as far as the way it looks.
Ooh, that phase through him there. That's spooky.
Yeah.
I was full sure that was
beautiful.
going to land.
No, actually, Gavril not on his tier. Oh, running attacks. Both players strafe each other's running attacks. There, beautiful running R2 there from Sif.
And the
trade. And then a trade there. Sif 2-0 over Gavril. Holy shit.
What a set. Really good stuff. And an upset if ever there was one. GG's to both. Some of the finest. Some of the finest BHS clean rot mirrors we have seen in a while. Okay, this is in my theory crafting head. This is where I'm at right now. I'm not sure if the Endure was really the play. It didn't really change many of the interactions outside of maybe giving Sif just a little bit more space. How are we feeling on that Endure?
That was on Endure. I don't know. I mean, we didn't get to see it used that much. I mean, I don't think he actually used it in a meaningful way the entire match. I was also going to say, why not said fucking Xbox is like the Dagestan of training grounds for ER. You know, I mean, that actually might be true a little bit. It's an actual, it's kind of a shithole, but you have some great players coming from there. So,
I do not condone this. I don't also disagree with it, but I'm going to... what did I say earlier after you'd left when someone brought up the PVP rule set? I know speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. I prefer not to be in big trouble.
Yeah, honestly, the thing that actually kind of made me not care about I didn't take a second to look at it for myself, but I was told by Owen yesterday that they actually did a full ban on Handy Tech.
Of course
Um,
they did. No.
and, and I'm just kind of like, all right, well, there goes to my two setups I play the most, Beast Claw and HTS. Fucking,
Well,
you
you
know,
see, on the one hand, the Beast Claw is nerfed. And on the other hand, the rest of the game. And listen, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to. The rule set committee has that shit on lock. I'm gonna decline. But that's an interesting
yeah,
choice. An interesting choice. But either
yeah,
way,
it's.
the pools are now over. At least for the streaming side of things.
mm, And it was very good set of matches. Sif opting to try to get the game to crash through particle effects. By the way, should probably kick him before he does.
And I think it would be
Um,
really funny if he did, though. That's pretty peak.
oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna see how far he can take it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
did
Let's
say,
let's, let's see what happens.
like, if there's a particular glitch that's funny, you should at least do it once. So you know what? For once, a player read the rules, Alluvial, which is kind of shocking. But yeah. Either way, taking a quick peek at the pools, we have Crowned being beaten by Kyoba. Zarlich takes out Mag. Skyn obviously got the win on Donut. Sif beating Gavril, as we've just seen. We're still waiting on Christina versus Maverick. QRQ versus Stasis. Silver for hire. Was taken up by Tulipa. And Unit Crew, we're still waiting on the Unit Crew. Watcher was Ken match to finish. But I do believe... Hang on a second, I have a message. Let me just check. Oh no, that was from before. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
There was confusion around the matches. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right.
Yeah, no, I mean Stasis 2-0 over QRQ. I don't want to. It's kind of hard for me to say that's an upset because Stasis is pretty good, but I feel like QRQ is very good at fighting on lat. So, but I mean, so is Stasis, so is Stasis.
Right.
So yeah, I'd be curious to see how that match ends up playing out. I wonder how the who's going to make the cut and who's not.
So let's take a quick
I
peek
don't.
here. As it stands right now, the current top seed is Crowned PvP, which is a very impressive run, only losing in that last round. Skyn, of course, coming second with a similar, 4-1 win to loss. Kyoba
Yeah.
with a 4-1. Zarlich with a 4-1. Mag Casual with a 3-2. And OG Donut with a 3-2 as well. And even Sif in the Abyss here going with a 3-2 as well, which is quite impressive. Stasis. So it does seem as though we have Stasis, Sif, OG Donut, Mag Casual, Zarlich, Kyoba, Skyn, and Crowned. Seem to be it so far, although it can get pretty weird with Bulchows and stuff like that. So we'll just have to wait and see for these last matches to finish being called in. But I do believe we're going to take just a very quick break. So, Alluvial.
Sounds good to me.
And if
Gonna
Rain
make
would
some
like to
coffee.
say a few words, you're more than welcome to. If not, there is no worries. And again, big thank you to everyone so far. But with that being the case, we're just going to take a quick break. Chat to you in a bit.
All right.
How do I do this? Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! So I said to Becky about Stacy, right? You won't. Whoa, 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 whoa! We are back. We are back. Hello, hello. What is up? No conversations were happening in smoke-filled back rooms. Trust. I'm joined here, of course, with the amazing, the wonderful, the illustrious Alluvial. Alluvial, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm here. I'm having a good time. I'm ready to see what kind of disgusting filth we got from each player today. I just want to go ahead and greet some of the people coming in. Turquoise, good to see you. Welcome in. Average Yu-Gi-Oh gamer, hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. SKJFRD, whoever this is, welcome in. Welcome in. I feel like I've seen them around quite a lot, and I'm like, is this an alt for somebody, or is it someone I just don't know? Let's see. Is there anyone else new? And I think Tarnish Brand's been here, but good to see you regardless. And I think that's pretty much all the newcomers that have come in the chat. But yeah, welcome in anyone who's just joining in for this wonderful, nearly unrestricted tournament put on by none other than the beautiful, the gorgeous, the sexy, and the lion.
Damn, I'm like curling my hair right. Hang on a second. Can we do this?
Curling my hair.
I'm like blushing. I'm like blushing and shit. I don't know, chat. This is kind of, this is too much. Okay, get rid of that. Ow. All right. Either way, folks. Either way. We are looking at getting Sif and, of course, Crowned in, which I do need to change because we are now actually in round 1.
Making his feet even.
I read that and I'm just kicking my legs back and forth and squeeing a little bit.
Just hugging his pillow, rolling back and forth, just like absolutely elated.
You should be worried. I will ask you for coffee later. All right, round 1. All right, here we go. We should be set. If that's not centered, you can all cope and mold. In that order, ideally. And then first 3. Magnificent Crowned versus Sif. We haven't seen Crowned yet today. I'm curious as to what she's brought. Alu. What is
That's right. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Okay, on the side of Crowned, we have a classic 54 strength, 15 dex, hero build with 53 vigor. Interesting choice. I wonder what the thought process behind that might be. Maybe we'll see a grafted swap or something like that to get the 58 for a minute. We'll just have to see. On the side of Sif, we have another classic strength build on a Vagabond with 43 endurance, 51 strength. 15 dexterity with the beast hat. So we've already seen Sif play today. Sif played very well with the clean rot and goes down to the wire with the Roar Remain swap, and was able to pull through in his matches. But now we have Crowned, the undefeated player in the tournament so far.
He did lose once. They did lose once, I will have you know. So both of our players are in. Alu, will you give us the count in, darling?
All right, let's get this match started in the matches, and this one is going to be a first to 3 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, both players drink their physics. We have the grafted swap as predicted. On the side of Crowned, we have Endure on the side of Sif. Both players using BHS clean rot in this particular matchup. Running R2 lands there for Sif. A nice crouch attack there, landing a rolling attack from the side of Crowned. Sif with a couple of phantom hits. I wonder what their latency is, because I have 90 to Sif and 107 to Crowned, so it's probably a pretty low latency match.
In the grand scheme of things, I reckon it's NA. I believe Sif is NA, aren't they? Aren't Sif NA? Isn't Sif NA?
Is Sif NA? I'm not. Maybe they're. I don't know. Maybe they're West Coast, and I just don't know it.
I think we have pretty bad latency, so I'm guessing.
Okay. So yeah, I was thinking that Sif may have been EU or maybe like Spain or something. But nice. So there's gonna be quite a bit of latency. Nice R1s there from Crowned. Crowned with a marginal HP advantage over Sif, about 400 HP right now. Ooh, the Volcano Pot coming through, actually doing 80 damage a chip, which is actually kind of substantial for something that's pretty free.
There was a really solid roll there that came out there from the side of Sif. I'm curious if Sif is on the BHS as well, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. Well, it makes perfect sense. I don't believe the Endure here was the play in that last set. It just didn't give enough aggressive options to play off of, given they have infinite runaway here on the good old fact. That was a beautiful whiff punish, though. My lord. Running attack comes through here. Sif is below on the HP, but that rot build-up is going to be pretty nasty.
Yeah, standing R2 turnaround there from Sif. Yeah, Sif unable to punish that bolus, so pretty free reset there for Crown. Crown opting to go to the, it's for the Sacred Bloody Flesh and the Lightning Grease as well. Oh, nice backswing there for Crown. Oh, the trade there in favor of Crown by a lot. Sif on his last legs.
Are we going to see that Royal Remains swap, though?
We do. We have the grafted swap there from Crown. A little bit of 5-second endure. We have the spread crossbow finally making its appearance.
Yeah,
good block there from Sif. Oh, and then sleep anyway, and there you have it. Neutral one to finish it. Crown will take the first stock of this first to 3, best of 5.
And it does seem as though I forgot to refresh the scores. It is, of course, going to be 1-0 here on the favor of Crowned, which reminds me I should open that up once more. Give me a moment, folks. You get the play-by-play of my inability to organize my tabs. Congratulations. All right, there we go. We have both of our players in and ready. I will give you the count.
Yeah, Space, welcome in.
Welcome in,
Hope you're doing
Space
well.
Ranger. Highlight message Space Ranger in chat right now. All right, ladies and gents. 3 and a 2 and a 1. Allez. Bolt out.
Here we go.
Physics drank. The clean rotted, and immediately managing to get that tasteful amount of damage there right off the rip is the side of Sif, but that counter is going to come through. Actually managing to land there with the CR1 on the Gugs, which is curious. Grafted coming in clutch here for a whole host of reasons, and that damage negation as well from the semi-endure also coming in very clutch as we're seeing that BHS away there. The old shoot and scoot method of PvP and that we've all come to quote-unquote love is coming through here as we are going to see that running attack in. Sif unfortunately walks into it, attempting the negative space, but alas, it is not to be as we are going to see those rollouts once more. Sif there forced back now once again. I did it. I said the thing as we are going to see now that running attack land now once more into the follow-ups. The backswing not going to land, but we are very much now going to be in that Royal Remains territory here as we see the swap over. I believe the BHS now is going to be in full swing once more. Looking at that there, the Grafted is actually doing a very decent job as the spread crossbow comes out there. However, we are going to see that pressure in once more. Goes for that running attack. Backswing's not going to land here. Swap overing onto the spread crossbow. Running attack comes through here. Sif is in this weird kind of dynamic where they have to exist within the space but far enough to get the full utility out of their full tool set. Uh-oh. Crowned here quite low. We're going to see a swap now over to Royal Remains there from Crowned.
Oh,
she may well need to. Running attack lands! Oh my god.
Could be a potential huge comeback here for Sif.
And then...
Oh, and he gets it!
He got it.
Beautiful comeback there from Sif. No Roll Remains, no swap to the red feather, just a straight, clean... TSing there.
A clean rotting, if you will, darling.
A clean rotting.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll retire. I'm not here all week.
Yeah, a clean rot scales a bed rot, actually. Okay, let's go.
All right, boys, girls, and others. We have both of our players in. Alu. It's all yours.
All right, let's get this match started between Crowned and Sif in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Both players drink their physics. We have both players on BHS coming back. Crowned with the grafted swap. Running R2 connects there for Sif, doing 284. Another one gets those attacks are narrowly dodged by Sif, but that running R2 lands for Sif into the follow-up R1 there. Sif taking this one by the lead. Taking a lead very early over Crowned. Crowned's going to have to figure something out here against Sif.
It's interesting as well.
Very good.
It's very interesting as well that we're seeing that move over onto the actual damage grease here as opposed to sticking to the rot, realizing that maybe the flat damage is actually better here to win some of those mash fests if they do end up panning out.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see there's actually a kind of a damage discrepancy. I think Sif actually does more damage per hit than Crowned. Oh, nice. Crown's tier is now popped.
We could see a stall out here. I think both players are at the caliber here where a stall out and the tier is actually the play, but we don't really seem to have much in the ways of beautiful exchange there. We might not see, you know, Crowned at the very least has opportunities. She can just go for those spread crossbow shots there to try and pressure someone who's trying to stay away, but I'm not really noticing that from the side of Sif all that much. It seems to be just a much more traditional game that's going on.
Yeah, and it's something that I was going to mention. He is on Solitude, which will mitigate some of that sleep crossbow. If he is locked into the Beast Head, that's kind of unfortunate. He wouldn't be able to swap onto like Envoy Helm or something like that to negate some of the sleep buildup. Oh, and he's got the what is that? Is
I'm
that a
fairly sure
consumable
that's the thing that gives you hit stun immunity. I'm fairly sure. I could be wrong now, or it's going to be just a regular damage negation thing. I could be mistaken. If someone could in chat could actually confirm that.
It's like blessing. It's like Dragon
Bolt blessing, but it's a different one. There's a couple of different ones. I'm not sure what the differences are between them, or if that's a DLC one. I just never see it.
Yeah. Sif on blue and red feather now. Sif actually a huge comeback from Crown. Good running R2 there from Crown. Nice neutral R1 to catch Sif there. Sif
and the back
and the
swing
lands.
Back swing lands. Damage negation hits to immunity and is right. Oh, okay, it's just a damage negation. That makes sense. Perfect, thank you. It's going to be Crowned taking this one. Very, very tasteful display.
Yeah, no, it's going to be 2-1, but very competitive matches nonetheless. I'm very... no sleep crossbow on the side of Crowned for that in particular match.
Don't think there was much need for it as well.
Yeah,
Keep in mind,
no need for it, yeah.
The sleep crossbow and any kind of that projectile spam, even like your glintstone craps or whatever they're called, they're going to be like they're going to be your tools to pressure people and force mistakes if they choose to go for that quote unquote time wasting of trying to get regen back up. But there's no need for that. So okay. Either way.
Yeah, this is BO5 Sif.
Yeah, best of 5. So, ladies and gentlemen, match point for Crowned Sif. A bit of a hill to climb. On a 3. On a 2. On a 1. And then we got it. We're seeing the swap over here from Sif. Onto, what are we... Interesting.
Is this Dagax?
Dagax is coming out.
Oh, so we're actually playing a neutral game now. Very interesting decision. I don't know if he's got BHS on it. A nice turnaround with that as well.
I mean, this is an uphill...
see how Crowned adapts.
This is very much an uphill fight here. The BHS clean rat has just so many opportunities.
We have the Halax coming out. And then swapping quickly over to the dagger. He seems to have very clean swaps. Kind of reminds me of like some Marco style gameplay. I did fight him in BMP Kahlo, and he was very clean with the swaps. So I guess the gloves are off. You know, he's not going to be holding anything back. I think he's going to go for more of a swap play style in this particular fight.
Yeah, I've been caught off guard so many times by Marco here. I do not think that the Hall Axe here is the play. Goes for that running attack with the roll in, is going to attempt to punish it, at least pressure it. Sif is on the back foot here, big time. And the rollout there comes out once more. Good rollout now once again from Sif here. He's going to be pressured from one side of the arena to the other, but is managing to get some really good... That was a clean swap,
That was beautiful.
My lord. And the strafe comes in here from the side of Kwawound. Goes for another running attack there. It is going to wall bounce here, but Sif is out back at it again now. Not even swapping over to light roll or something like this here from the side of Sif. Just to negate an awful lot of that pressure just makes no sense to me. It's kind of curious. Maybe saving that for later. A pocket light roll is definitely something that is terrifying as that run attack is going to land. Uh-oh. Standing R1s. That off-axe for the trade comes through, and that is going to be Crowned. Taking the W. GG. No
blue feather on the side of Sif. Maybe didn't have enough time to get that. Yeah, no. I mean, no worries, Sif. No worries. There's a loser's bracket, right?
No, there is no loser's bracket. This is it. There was just a little bit too much Elden Ring to go. So GG's to Sif. You put on one hell of a show. Some really, really exciting stuff. Very, very well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out and playing, Sif. That was a treat to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and... so that's going to be... Well, I guess I don't have Chow Perm, so I don't mind.
No, that's fine. I can just very quickly... I need to actually start the final stage anyway, so...
Yeah.
That would kind of help, I reckon. There we go. All right,
Yeah.
we have 3-1 on the side of Crowned. Very nicely done. Now we're going to move on to Zarlich versus Mag. If we could just check that Mag isn't currently playing in his match, that would be great.
Let me open up Conquest real quick and see what's going on with it. It is currently Coma and Tyke
Okay.
Man.
All right. Mag is
All right.
free for a best of 5. Magnificent. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
let me
Good.
let me check the challenge to see if his match is up next. Mag actually lost. Mag lost 5-4 to Chewy
Okay.
in his match. So I don't think he'll be playing anymore in Conquest. I think when you lose in Conquest, there's no losers bracket.
I don't believe so. Neither of these formats necessarily have a losers bracket. I could have, but I was very concerned about the about stall outs and stuff like that, which, as it turns out, wasn't an issue. So
Yeah.
hopefully post Tarnished, if there's a massive balance patch or anything like that, we'll be able to do all of this all over again.
Yeah.
So, and then versus Mag. Magnificent. Haha, did you see what I did there? I'm so clever. I'm so funny.
Oh my goodness.
Please clap. All right, so we have Zerlich in the world versus Mag. Both mages again, I believe, actually.
Yeah. It's actually yeah, we have we have the PSN mage versus the PC mage.
So it's a console
see who-
wars thing. Oh me,
Yeah.
oh my. There's a lot on the line here. There is a lot on the line, folks. But it does seem as
Yeah.
though 60 int on the side of Zarlich. Interesting. Versus Mag, who's going to be rocking that 52 int as well. Both int builds. Difference of a little bit, but
Yeah.
very traditional builds.
Yeah, you'll see a little bit because they're both int builds. They'll have a little bit of magic damage negation on either side, so they can tank a little bit more. By the way, that tournament I was talking about when Mag BM me would fucking grab missile and fleeting Mike. That was your tournament actually. That was like the first tournament I ever played. It was that round robin.
You're welcome. I do it just to spite
yeah.
you. I hope you. All right. Moving swiftly along from my. Just moving on flat out, I reckon. We'll keep words on that.
Yeah, looks like Zarlik left the arena and is at the Grace
Okay,
sitting
that
down.
makes sense.
It is so crazy to see what I'm looking at because I free cammed over to him and like his cape on his armor is like floating above his head.
Wait, hang on a second. I need to see this. This is very important.
No, you missed it. You missed it. Yeah. Yeah, and it was when he was. I think it's because it was desync. You know how like if you get too far away from the free cam, they'll do like that 2 FPS thing. So it's like had his character standing head and cape over his character sitting. So that's kind of funny.
But either way,
anyways,
count us in, darling.
Here we go. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Mag Casual versus Zarlik Vernansky in this best of 5. Both players doing their physics. Grab missile immediately coming out. Glintstone blades coming out from the side of Mag. Zarlik really going to choose the zone with the grab missiles. Oh, the piercing! Both the Glintstone blades hitting it with the piercer follow up there from Mag. Oh, the Comet punishing the grab missile. The grab missile trading. The fully charged one on the side of Zarlik. Now it's going to be doing quite a bit of damage if it lands. Oh, but it gets disappeared into nothing with the second cast of the grab missile. But the Wakizashi comes out there from the side of Mag. Mag throwing out the Comet for 569. Oh, and then grab missile gets interrupted by the dueling shield.
Oh my god, the Rain of Stars, I think, is that? Is that Rain of Stars?
Yeah, Rain of Stars. Haven't seen this shit since Gryffindor played this.
Oh,
we had with Star Shower coming out there from the side of Mag, and the Glintstone Blade connecting 2, and the Swift Shard connecting to finish off the match. Mag will take the first stock.
That is Zarlich, actually, who's taking... Is that Zarlich? Have I messed up by chance?
Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Sorry. That was
Zarlich took it. I was kind of thinking.
I'm confused the entire time. I don't know why I thought Mag was... I see Mag with Imp Lion head on the entire time, so no, that was Zarlich.
All right, well, that's 1-0. I was confused as well for a little bit, don't worry. But either way, we have both of our players in, ready to go. And I will count you in. And ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Alley!
All right. Here we go. We had the Comet coming out on the side of Zarlik, catching Mag. Yeah, Zarlik looking really, really good with those Comets as well. And you see the zoning coming out with the Founding Rain of Stars. Grab Missile coming out from the side of Mag. Yeah, we have a Grab Missile of his own from the side of Zarlik. You have more of a Skyne style a gameplay from Zarlik.
Vow of the Indomitable out again. That's so epic.
Beautiful from Zarlik to this really... It just really mutes anything you can do as a mage with that Vow of the Indomitable. You know, it's like, what are they going to do? You know, I mean, nothing. They just got to, like, figure it out.
Zarlich actually managing to get out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, no. The Rancor Pots coming out. I do like the idea of the added pressure. That's the PSN genetics coming through with the Rancor Pots from the side of Mag.
Usually they're filled with shit, though, aren't they? That's usually how the PSN
Yeah, usually they are. You know, now they're filled with the angry souls of people who got shit potted. Oh, beautiful connection with the Grab Missile from the side of Mag on the Zarlik. Zarlik with the Star Shower. Both players with Star Shower. Mag doing more damage with his. Val Indomitable coming out.
Another
mitigating
Grab
the Star
Missile.
Shower. More Rancor Pots coming out. But that Star Shower is going to connect with all hits for 332. Oh, and then with the Rancor Pot coming out, the Grab Missile sucking Zarlik into the Rancor Pot. The Star Shower connecting. Oh, the Dueling Shield coming out. Oh, the trade there. And into the follow-up of the Grab Missile. Zarlik's looking really low now.
And he actually manages to get it. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Beautiful stuff.
Mag. I believe that's a 1-1 now, if I'm unmistaken.
Yeah, it's 1-1. Not Pabloski, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Poisson, good to see you. Not Siri, welcome in.
Siri, hello, welcome in. Unavoidable. Isn't it shocking, truly? Truly heartbreaking. Oh dear, this is... I will not behave. Try, please, for the love of God. If I could do it, you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it, Siri.
Is Siri a beloved DS3 player from back in the day?
Probably one of the best admins PvP ever had, so there's more than enough reasons not to behave. Oh, but either way, moving swiftly along, we are just waiting for both of our players to get in. We do seem to be seeing some changes coming out from the side of Mag, who is doubtless cooking some filth.
Yeah, also Pay Knights, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today.
Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. But yeah, that was definitely... It looks like we're going to have a very competitive set here by the looks of things.
Yeah. Mag opting to change some of his... probably looking to change his spell rotation. More than likely. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking it is. Oh, come on, buddy. Don't... I really hope the people streaming Dustbloods don't get their switches bricked or their channels taken down. There's a buddy of mine streaming. I'm like, please don't do that.
All right.
Please don't do that.
We have both of our players in. If you'd be ever so kind, Alluvial.
All right, let's go ahead and get the third match started between Zarlik and Mag in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right.
Overly enthusiastic on that
coming out from the side of Zarlik. Rancor Pots coming out from the side of Mag. And then, of course, the classic Grab Missile, the zone, the right side of the map for Mag. And then here we are with Grab Missiles trading, flying about. Let's see if Mag can avoid this one. He does. Rancor Pot coming out. Comet does connect there from the side of Zarlik. Zarlik taking a little bit of damage from that Rancor Pot. About 245, actually. Pretty substantial damage for something like that. Ooh, but the Grab Missile does connect there for Mag. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's like they're testing jet engines right now at Airbus. It's
Perhaps they're
ridiculous.
trying to take flight. Maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah,
here,
no, they're actually trying to, like, you know, they're getting something going. Trying to solve an energy crisis over here. Jesus. And then Zarlik getting knocked down. I believe his tear has popped. Oh, but they have the Grab Missile knocking Zarlik out of his spell animation. You see the zoning, the free aims there by Mag, but they're not directed towards the ground, specifically just the zone. Oh, and the Piercer coming and landing on against Mag for 557. Mag on Blue Feather. Maybe not going to do too much. Mag is down to 22 HP. It actually does enough.
Oh my god, did we get a reset?
And we get a round reset.
Absolutely stunning, darling. Absolutely stunning.
That was absolutely gorgeous. That was as I say, Blue Feather probably not gonna do enough, but that neutral R1 only did like 15 damage onto Mag, so it was clearly enough to trade there.
Both players looking to make some changes by the looks of things. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. Back to the drawing board. All Wily Coyotes over here.
We have to give our players a little bit of privacy here. You know, if they're getting changed or whatever, we don't want to see that shit. To be honest. Oh! We sneak a peek. The paparazzi is out. All right. Well, we got both of our players in. All right, round. I think this is a reset of round 3, ladies and gentlemen. In a 3, a 2, and a 1. Allay. Bolt out, physiqued up to the 9s as we get the roll in there. Another grav missile comes out. Both grav missiles. Both players actually managing to get the hits on each other as we're seeing that a cheeky dagger come out. That dueling shield though doing absolute work. The backstab! Ooh. Evening this one out to within 200 HP as the Star Shower comes through. A little bit of a cheeky bit of poke damage comes through there. I couldn't quite make out through all the projectiles what the hell was going on, but dueling shield two-handing it now by the looks of things is another grav missile wombo combo comes out here for both players. Whose is whose? I can't tell. As unfortunately one of them does manage to land. Zarlish going for a comment there from Kilo, but alas it is going to be rolled. Star Shower coming out there just to pepper the opponent, as we do see another managing to catch. Oh dear. Grab missile out once more. Another Star Shower coming out here, probably to cover a flask, I would imagine. Yeah, as suspected. A bit of a charge shot comes through there. Both players very, very low. As we're going to see Mag jump in. Leaping, bounding. Trying to catch there with the Carrion Piercer. But alas, it's not to be. As we are going to see that rolled. Double rolled. No attempt to roll in. Is going to get that interrupt. Both players and the fan daggers are out. Uh-oh.
Mag proccing his tier with the HP Talus and not get tier skip there is actually very smart.
No, that's very much what you need to do to at least guarantee it. Zarlich here is very low. Caught in the corner here. But grav missile into standing R1. That's going to be Mag taking the second round. The third round now at this stage. Rip. Match point for Mag.
Yo, Chili, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Oh my god, is that the real Chili Nyandalier?
The Chili Chandelier herself? True and real? Did you actually put the Nya in your username now? I don't think that was there before.
No, Nyandalier has been there for a long time. I think Chili's had that for like a gazillion years. You just weren't reading. What the you never listen. What the hell, Alluvial? What the hell?
I mean, what can I say? I'm a tournament player.
Yeah, the literacy rates are kind of questionable at best. I'll give you that much for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got something I got to share with you after the tournament's over.
Oh no, you can't share with the class. No,
I can't actually share with the class. No.
Were there that many slurs involved? That's crazy.
No,
bro.
no. It's nothing to do with that. But you're like actually gonna laugh your ass off whenever I show you this.
A withered old crone, Siri.
I want to abbreviate fan daggers.
Okay, sorry. This is not that tournament. We didn't have Jaker on this time. Okay, we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have both of our players in. Alu, count us in before
all right, we have the fourth match between Mag and Zarlik in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, both players doing their physics respectfully. No bullshit that launch off the rip. But why are they only doing 3 damage with those quick shards? What is going on there? Was his like what Why is he only doing like 3 damage per hit on Mag?
There's probably... Did they take a liver by chance?
Oh, is it elemental tier?
Oh, it could well
it's
be.
the elemental tier. Yeah. It's the tier. It's the thing that gives you HP regen on elemental hits. So like these are just basically wasted attacks until that physic is gone.
I honestly think the play here then is to just keep casting Grav Missile just to keep out infinitely, just to try and keep them in, so that until... Oh, there we go.
Oh.
We're out here. Beast
we have
clawing it
the
off.
Beast Claws coming out. The Beast Within has been unleashed by Zarlik. Star Shower coming out. Connecting with the Grab Missile on top of it is Mag.
And then to that...
Oh, nice neutral one with the Dueling Shield for 707. Oh! Run straight into the Grab Missile. A Tasmanian Devil over here is Zarlik. Zarlik getting tossed around by these Grab Missiles. Maybe not have enough stamina. Oh, and to keep out from the Dueling Shield is this too much for this Beast Claw. Oh, and the Rancor Pot actually seals the deal.
The skeletons.
Are we serious here?
The skeletons came... Sorry.
GG's.
Sorry.
The skull emoji finish.
GG's to both. GG's
to both. This guy beat Space, by the way. So, congratulations, Mag, for proceeding. Zarlik, it was very fun to see you play. I hope to see you again in the next tournament.
Zarlich, great showing. It's always good to see a fantastic mage player come in and some really inventive ways of dealing with it from the side of Mag. What a round. That one goes in the books. That was exceptional, perhaps for all the wrong reasons. But my God, what an entertaining set to both of you. Hats off. I'm looking forward to seeing the two of you in the next one of these I do. Holy moly. It was a 3-1, I believe, in the favor of Mag Casual, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Magnificent. Haha, I did it again. I'm so clever. And we have more Mage. Maverick Boy versus Skyn coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
So yeah, Maverick, the last bastion of Xbox for this tournament. He's got to make something happen. But we also have Skyn, who is very, 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 very strong mage. So we'll see how Maverick adapts to Skyn's gameplay style.
There's a lot of ways and means of actually dealing with mage. The problem is the Grav Missile is incredibly strong, so it's going to be hard to actually get the... Ideally, you want to pressure it, keep patient, wait for those flash punishes, but they can have so many means of actually covering that. It's going to be quite difficult to get in. But BHS Clean Route is on the menu, so it's not like...
Yes.
It's not like you don't have tools. The actual... Do you know what? I'm going to give people an idea. The Orange Aromatic is actually going to come in pretty clutch here, just as a means of shutting down people for those Grav Missile spams. BHS, Orange Aromatic, go to town, have a grand old time. Give your opponent flowers while stabbing them in the face.
Yeah. I've found personally the most effective way for me to deal with mages has been HTS, because you can strafe a lot of spells with the jumps and just break neutral. And it does, and the running R2 closes the distance so quickly as well. And if you pair it with Offax, you just kind of have that quick follow up as well. But I can't tell these players how to play this tournament. I'm not in it, so
yeah. Go on. No. Finish your thought.
I was gonna say, no. I mean, I think we have a BHS Clean Route is a good way to play it as well. So I think that's what we're gonna be using on the side of Maverick. I believe he's on the strength build. I don't know if you've shown builds yet or not. But we have Skyn in on his classic mage build, and Maverick seems to be on the same build he was on earlier. So I'm ready when you are, Mr.
All right, you will count us in. Mr. Alluvial, give us a shout.
All right, let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We actually did it right this time. Holy moly. We got the timing right.
Oh.
So good.
Yeah, that was a beautiful comment on the side of Skyn. Endure Clean Rod actually not going to be doing a whole lot. Skyn has been untouched. Maverick trying to find his way in. Not opting to rush down with the Endure. Very interesting play here. Skyn able to get those Grab Missiles off, and now Skyn finally getting touched here. But then the crazy then we have the grab missile knocking back Maverick again. It's so loud. Oh my god, because I'm getting a little too close to the free cam. And then we have the Star Shower coming out. Oh, Maverick able to get that Endure off just in time, but is still taking a substantial amount of damage. Was unable to close distance with that running attack. We have Skyne with an Endure of his own. So Skyne does not care about the Endure clean rot in this particular situation. And then Maverick unable to get close enough to do anything about it. Very, very quick match there from Skyne. Maverick, I believe, forgot to use his braid, which happens. Good as Skyne braiding now, so Maverick will need you back in. Maybe it might be a good idea to opt for the grafted blade swap for Endure, just so you have the 5-second Endure option. That 5 seconds might give you some time to swap to something else. Plus, you also have the buff from in all your stats, so with a marginal damage increase. Shipping Endure grab missile is super funny, by the way. The reason we're not using sleep in the grab missile spam, great question. You know, I mean, like, seems like people have not really found a way to effectively deal with it other than being a mage yourself and just mirroring grab missile.
The spread crossbow in moments like these would come in absolutely clutch, but the problem is Skyne kind of already has a build built around it. But either way, we have both of our players in, and I will count us in, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, in.
Yep.
A 3, and a 2, and a 1. Allez. And the bolt is out.
Skyne, there we go. Maverick being very sportsmanlike.
I wouldn't be, personally, after that last set. To be honest, but there's a reason I'm not playing. As we are going to see Skyne continue this terrorism. The Endure comes in there, managing to try and get through there. Tries to go for the rolling R1, but another Endure into it there. But an Endure back from the side of Skyne. But at the very least, this is going to pressure that mana pool here from the side of Skyne. As we are now going to see, it goes for that now once more. Is going to be clipped. Takes another little bit of damage there from that. Maverick's just going to have to readjust and figure out how we're going to be able to get around this. As we're going to see yet another Endure. Good interrupt there. An Endure comes in once more. Not going for the backstab attempt on it. Both players now have taken a fair beating here, but the life differential is most certainly on the side of Skyne here, who's taken a pretty good and impressive lead here so far. Right now it's just a case of trying desperately to... I believe he got knocked back by that is the side of Maverick. Oh, and the comment!
Beautiful comment. Yeah, I think Maverick may just not have the experience in the Endure matchup, which I know Skyne does, being a seamless player. Beautiful. Was he alternating the stabs there for the Swift Glintstone?
I'm
casting?
not entirely I believe so. I'm not I couldn't quite catch it, given that the particle effects are kind of in the
I don't know if he was or not. I don't know if there's a tech behind that or not, or maybe you get more forward momentum if you or maybe there's faster casting speed. It's hard to say. He alternates the Swift. Yeah. What's the reasoning behind that unit? Is it is there some kind of you get faster cast speed if you alternate, or you have better recovery? You know, I mean, like, I'm very curious to that. Oh, we have the PS Colossal. Makes you dance in the most scamful way. I see. So it's a stylistic choice, and aesthetically.
It's very aesthetically pleasing. I will give it that much. I will give it that
Suwu,
much.
welcome in.
All right.
Suwu.
We have both of our players in. Hello, Suwu. We have both of our players in, ready to go for what could be the final match. Hello, take us away.
All right, here we go. Let's get it started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. We have Comet coming out and punishing the Flask on the side of Maverick. Skyne going to go ahead and Flask and get through out a grab missile and a Star Shower of his own to start. Chipping away at Maverick Boy. Maverick Boy trying to find his way inside. Goes for the Holy Ground, which may do a little bit of pressure onto Skyne, but not quite enough. But the grab missile is going to knock him down out of any hyper armor he has with the Power Stance Colossal. You know, and that Holy Ground, or not Holy Ground, but that Golden Land is only going to go so far in this matchup. I don't think this is the way to go in this particular matchup against Mage. I think he's not being as aggressive as he needs to be. Oh, beautiful Comet for 747.
And the spinning weapon into counter
follow-up with the spinning staff. And then the grab missile finish.
And that's all she wrote. Good lord. My God.
Truly a representation of Xbox right there. But either way, Maverick, thank you so much for coming out and playing. Your matches are very fun to cast. We look forward to see you in the next tournament. And I'm probably going to see you in Seamless soon, probably, if we invade later today.
All right.
Or if I host later today, I might be hosting later. So
3-0 in the favor of Esquine. Magnificent, magnificent. Challenge is just running a little bit slow, so hopefully we'll be able to get this logged, and we'll move on to Kyoba versus OG Donut. I believe Donut is still in the tournament, I believe. So we'll just wait for both of our play. Donut is in. Magnificent. Donut. Let's go, let's go. Donut. I didn't know there was so many mages. I mean, out of all of the players, it's only like, I don't even think it's like it's not even a quarter. It's like an eighth of.
It's only 4, I think.
It's
only
just
4
they've
mages.
all done very, very well into this so far. Versus.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 of the 8. In top cut. Yeah, no, I mean, it's like 75% of the mages made the top cut.
Yep. They are definitely overrepresented in the top side of the bracket. Oh, God. Good showing either way, Maverick. Don't worry about it. These things are pretty silly. It's pretty goofy, haha. But either way, let me just make sure that I have all of the players' names actually spelled correctly. Okay.
Yeah,
there we go. Kyoba.
Yeah, we have Kyoba and Donut in a match I'm looking forward to seeing. 2 really, really good players. Big fan of Donut. Big fan of Kyobe. I really want to see how this one plays out between these two. I mean, who's rocking Pata? If you don't mind showing the build, we haven't seen Donut's build at all tournament.
Quick look at the builds now in just a moment. There we go. Should all be set up and ready.
They should make a 3 crouch rule set. Nah, I'll respectfully pass.
I'll decline on that one. To be honest with you, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a Donut on the classic strength build. And then we have Kyobe on a classic strength build as well. So we're going to see some BHS clean rot mirrors more than likely. Kyobe with a little bit more endurance to really support the icon shield and 4 tally more than likely. And then we have Donut with 42 endurance, 15 dexterity. I believe he had Patas on earlier, but now we're going to see what he has in his. Oh no, he definitely still has Patas on.
I would be shocked if it's not there somewhere. I would be absolutely shocked.
Yeah, maybe it's it's because it's in his 3rd offhand slot. That's why it's not showing in this. Yeah.
All right. Well, we have both of our players in Alluvial.
Mm-hmm.
Both are ready.
Let's go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, 2, and 1. Clean Rot versus Pat is a classic matchup in Unrestricted Arena. Beautiful stuff here. As we're seeing the poison right off the bat, we're seeing some really nice aggression here from the side of, I believe that is Donut. Yes, indeed it is.
Yes, it is.
Looking here, we see the swap over onto the TS now. Probably going for just to keep that pressure up. Go for those BHSs, try and get that pressure. Kyoba forced back into the corner now, getting that interrupt in the Endure. Endure is seeing an awful lot of play today. The left-hand bug. That makes sense. I see. As we're now going to see both players now kind of circle each other for a bit, looking for opportunities to get in. Running attack comes through here. Kyoba not feeling confident about it as the mash-off to end all mash-offs comes through. Follow-up R1 comes through.
Yeah, Kyobe on the winning side of the mash-off, but Kyobe's very low too, and there you have it. Donut takes that stock.
Donut 1-0 so far. There we go.
Yeah.
Passing on whatever crippling disease he clearly has caught with that the poison bug, which is quite interesting. I didn't actually think, I didn't expect other people were going to use it in the tournament, but either way, we do have both of our players ready for round 2, Mr. Alluvial. Will you give us the count?
All right. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. We have both players drinking their physics. We have Donut, both players wearing the exact same fashion. It'd be hard for me to call it. But it looks like Donut opened up with a running R2 of his own to start things off. The mirror to end all mirrors. The trade there in favor of Donut, I believe. Oh, nice running R1 there from the side of Kaobi. There's quite a bit of latency as we have Donut from Romania and we have Kaobi from South America. So there's going to be quite a bit of latency for this particular mirror. You know, we're going to see some interactions that otherwise wouldn't happen. Like, see that running R2 into, like, absolutely nothing? That's probably because he was over there, like, a split second beforehand. And we have the Great Bow swapping the side of Donner. Let's see if he can land this.
Does he shoot? Does he score? He shoots, he scores!
Yeah, no Endure swap for that. Oh, we have the Offax coming out there from the side of Donut. Is that offhand clean route because he is using the he's running Southpaw into setup. It makes sense as he two hands his icon shield. Classic Southpaw mix up right there.
God, managing to get that catch. That's vicious.
Yeah, Donut's tear is now popped. And now we're going to see them dancing around neutral. Kaobi kind of running about. Yeah, Kaobi has the verdigris leggings on. That's what it is. Oh, no, Donut has a verdigris leggings on. There we go. Nice rolling attack there from Kaobi.
Yeah, it's looking at this here. The life differential is very, very strong in the favor of Kayaba. And it looks there, we're going to see that roll out. Goes out the BHS to get away. We're going to be trying to regen up as much as we have. No Royal Remain swap yet. No light roll yet either here on the side of Donut. Perhaps worried about giving enough both of them flasks at the same time.
Oh! The headshot with the... Yeah, I really like the way Kaobi uses the running R1 on the TS. You don't see it quite as often in the moveset used. Oh, nice turnaround there from Donut with that R1 from the TS.
Rightio, as we're going to see that return back into that long neutral.
Some people are gonna bring up Way Zeus from that headshot right there. Oh, nice combo there from Donut, really bringing that HP differential down to about even now. Or actually I got 200 HP advantage on the side of Donut. But that regen on the side of Kaobi is coming through pretty hard. Kaobi may want to swap to Endure. Kaobi looking really low. Kaobi actually able to jump that Golem bow shot. Donut swapping over to Misericord, trying to BHS away. Kaobi coming back. Good space there for Kaobi and getting that run neutral R1.
Nicely
Oh my goodness.
1-1.
Beautiful work by Kaobi.
No, it was a nice round there. Much slower than what we've been used to for the rest of the tournament, to be honest. A little bit more fluid in the neutral there compared to the complete rushdown and stuff. I'm curious as to why we're not seeing any more of the patas or anything like that coming out there. Endure pata into a running R1 there to try and catch the BHS, but I guess it can be double BHS away. But either way, round 3, I will count us in a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Alley, bolt out. Oh, Donut's having... Yeah, there we go. All right, both players
good
are
sportsmanship there from Kaobi.
Nice to see both players treating each other with a degree of respect as the running R2 is going to come out and get that land. And the full mash comes out there from the side of Donut. As we're going to see both players now chilling like villains there in neutral. Looking at this here, the standing R1 goes for that trade into another trade. Unfortunately, it does seem as though Kaobi is coming out the worst of these trades, but running R2 comes out, it's not going to land. Go for the BHS into roll. Very, very fast recovery on that. As we are going to see a Frostpot come out, but it's not going to proc anything. I spoke too soon. Caster's Curse comes out. BHS away into a very, very slight skedaddling, a skittering under the fridge there to try and get the punish, but alas, it was not to be from Donut. As we do see now, both players go for that. Running attacks, both of them are going to whiff. BHS is going to take care of that R2. Donut trying to go for that there as the standing R1 comes through into another trade. Both players very low. Donut is taking a lot of damage here. Where's that Royal Remain swap as the trade comes through? Ooh. And Donut actually takes it!
894 in those 2 hits.
Good God.
894. Goodness gracious.
My
and that was with that wasn't with Red Feather, I don't think. That was just because the frost proc
and counter damage and a bunch of other things going through there to do some really solid damage. But that leaves us match point here for Donut. Can Kayaba Or how are you supposed to say that name? Say it again. Kyobi?
I don't know. I say Kyobi like it's a Dragon Ball Z character, but don't ask me. I don't speak that language.
Well, he is about to show us his final power in these next 2 sets, obviously. So, Alluvial, give us the counting.
Let's go ahead and get it started. Potential match point for Donut in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, we have the Pata on the side of Donut out now, with the wonderful poison grease coming through. And then we have the, oh goodness gracious, we had the poison proc on the side of Donut. Donut not opting for the mushroom crown, actually, you know, to get that damage boost, at least for the opening interactions there. Kyobi already looking really, really low. Tears not pop for Kyobi. The trade's there in favor of Donut, but Donut's getting knocked down quite a bit as well. We have Kyobi down to the last throws, and we have the Pata to finish it off with our R1 string.
I am frightened.
Very quick.
Frightened by the range on those patas. Absolutely frightened. And that is going to be all from that set. That is going to be a 3-1 in the favor of Donut. Kayaba, thank you so much for showing up. An absolute pleasure to have you in. Donut will have the absolute pleasure of fighting Eskine in the next
unit
round.
says it's Kyoba, so you had it right.
Oh, I was right. Yeah. Damn, that's a first. If ever there was one.
Yeah, no. Like, I didn't know, like, I've always seen him around in, like, G9's chat, and I always read it as Kyobi. I didn't know he was from South America, so I didn't even think to put, like, a Spanish pronunciation behind it, or a Portuguese, whichever one it may be.
All the Baroques that I listened to is finally caught up. It pays dividends, you know, at the end of the day. All right, well, now go on. Go.
I was going to say, I can't even spell Baroque, so...
Neither can I, so it's all good. Mag versus Crowned in this next set. Crowned Mag, yes indeed. This should be an exciting one.
Yeah, the PSN special. Running it back. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this bracket real quick. Yeah, we Crowned and Mag, then Skyn versus Donut. Very, very... because we have... 2 seamless players, 2 seamless goats, Skyn and Donut, and we have 2 tournament veterans for PSN. So kind of interesting how it played out like this. Yeah, don't forget to braid if you haven't braided already.
I think both players, if they choose not to, there's no major issue. It is handy though. I will say thank you actually for listening to allowing the braid to have slightly longer wake up. Makes these tournaments very easy. But either way, let's take a peek at the builds. Over there. A little yippee. We did it. We got it. Let's take a peek. Does look from the side of Mag here with that 52 int remaining vaguely around the same kind of build that we've seen the last few times. 32 end, 57 vigor. All pretty standard stuff. Is Jarlocked as well, which is quite curious. Which, of course, those stats are quite intensive to try and get that mage shenanigans up. And then from the side of Crown, she'll be rocking that 53 vigor, 47 endure, 54 strength, and a little bit of dex, and we dabble in the arcane. But nice. We have both of our players. They're looking like they're going to be ready to go. Alluvial, will you do us the pleasure of counting us in?
Absolutely.
Actually, before we do, it is now round 2.
Yep, it is round 2. If any mods in chat, could you please paste a prediction in chat for Mag versus Crowned? That'd be excellent because we are into the semifinals now. So it'd be worth having some Enda coins thrown about.
Yeah, the Endalion esports coins are really up and coming. Let me see if I can get a prediction up and running.
End dollars even.
Yo, this is why we pay you the big bucks. Prediction?
I get paid all the end dollars for coming up with this
shit. Who will win? It's going to be Crowned.
Winner gets custody of the Viking. I guess if y'all are fighting for that, yeah. This is the high court. This is the high court actually. For gaining custody of the person who's also fighting for custody. Let's fucking go.
All right, I will count us in, ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, and a 1. A lay, bolt out, grab, missiles do be flying. It does seem we're seeing some fan daggers right off the rip here to get that punish. Both players
Was
are
that an
electing
Albinoric pot from the side of Crown?
Could have been. I couldn't quite catch it. Wasn't sure if it was a fan dagger or not. Grafted is going to be out here as well. I'm imagining these spread crossbows are going to go absolutely ham here, especially given the Divine Beast shenanigans that's going on. One spread shot is going to do like a serious amount of work as we're yet another Albinoric pot.
Oh wait, does the Albinoric pot stop the blue flask as well?
I believe it might do.
That's actually tech against mages.
Not actually a bad shout here on the side of Crown, as we are going to see that Star Shower come through, but unfortunately we are going to see that Grav Missile do work. And then the Dueling Shield. We are in a duel after all. It makes sense that they'd be using it, you know? As we are going to see that Grav Missile come out there, managing Crown continuing to get a little bit of work in there. Is going to be swatted aside, but that... Was that an R2? A lot of blue to go through here by the looks of things, if that is going to be the play. As we're going to see now, that roll out there to try and get rid of the Grav Missile. Slowly but surely being chipped down. Mag most certainly does have the life advantage here, but it's only ever so slight. As we are going to see yet another Albinaric pot actually might find its mark here, which is going to be pretty brutal. And that backswing, getting that interrupt as well.
Yeah, I don't think, I think Mag may be out of FP, and now he's going to have to rely on the Dueling Shield, which is a good fallback, in all honesty, but now his tear's now popped.
Goes for that running attack there. Mag actually does manage to get away. BHS there just nipping away. I do feel like the Rot should come in here if ever there was a time to get Rot out. Oh, giving Mag far too much space. And the Endure... He does manage to Mayweather his way out of the corner, though. As the Rot is out here from the side of Crowned. And a flask
he was able to get that flask.
That's brutal. That is very, very brutal here in this match. Good rolls. Kira coming out from the side of Crown, who is going to be taking a little bit more damage. Those spread crossbows had better come out. This is the time for them. There has to be some way to pressure.
I was going to say, those that one Ranker pot, all the skulls, I think, because it hit the wall, all the skulls got disappeared into the wall. And there's the Starlight Shard from the side of Mag.
Yeah, we are going to see that move over here.
Yeah, Crown is just regenning quite a bit of HP, actually, in this stall.
Is unfortunately going to be outside of Royal Remains, so we're not going to see quite as much as...
and the raw regression to get the tier gone from the side of Mag.
That's very tasty.
That's a very, very clutch play by Mag. Mag able to block some of those attacks there. Crown is going to have to pressure in some kind of way, maybe even a swap to another weapon. Yeah, there's a grafted swap. Yep.
Straight out of the way. They're not going to be hit by it there once more. Grav Missile continuing to do its wicked work. But Crown is content, I think, to just kind of like vibe out here in this neutral. As an Albinaric pot has landed true. Into a trade!
Oh, in a trade!
And that is going to be Crowned taking the stock. GG's. What a set. Very interesting text coming out here from the side of Crowned, I will say, with the Albinaric pots and a few other bits and pieces. That was nice. That was tasty.
Yeah. Yeah, also the Crown really putting his money on the regen there.
Yeah, she is.
I was wondering why why Crown was doing that. Welcome in, sorry. Well, hope you're doing well. Let's see. I just want to check to see if there's anyone else in chat. John Cree, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Milhoud, good to see you.
Marilyn Chen, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, good stuff. Some really, really good stuff happening here. Some really nice techs. I had honestly forgotten about the Albinaric pots. I knew there was one or two of them that were possible to be used, but I forgot what they were used for.
Yeah. Nobody's using Letta's LGS Steel Physic yet. I think because the requirements on Letta's for what we're doing, the only viable build it's on is Tree Spear build, which I'm not surprised we haven't seen it, but an unrestricted Tree Spear build with like poison buffs and shit like that
and Void Tech. Don't forget the Void Tech.
And Void Tech, yeah. It would be actually. I mean, it's like people he'd be popping off like close to 600 to 700 damage on a CR1 or CL1. Sorry, you know you can do tremendous damage with Tree Spears nowadays.
All right.
I wonder how
Go
I
on.
wonder how the metas will change with the new classes coming out.
I'm unsure if anything is going to change. It's going to be It's going to be entirely dependent on whether or not a balance patch pans out through this. But either way, darling, would you give us the shout? Would you give us the shout in?
Absolutely. Everyone to your positions. Let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There's 2 arrows to be sure to let them know it is time to go. No more clowning around. No more sitting at the grace. And then there's is that Palm Blast? I thought he was going. Oh no, he's doing the lock-on thing. I wonder why he's doing the hidden body. I guess it's for the Albinoric pot, so he can't like.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, no, that's a very interesting way of going about it. Oh, he's able to get the he was able to get the hidden body as well off. So Crown may not be able to lock on at all at this range.
I had forgotten that was even a thing. Holy moly!
Yeah. That's how you typically fight mages. Actually, he's using anti-mage tech against someone who's not a mage.
The Uno reversal.
The Uno reversal. And Crown is getting flung into Mag actually with that. But I think you have to he did it in the right order. Yeah, you have to do it the Assassin's Gambit into the hidden body in order for it to work. Oh, running R2 lands there, I believe. Yeah, Mag is out of FP. Mag is going to have to... Oh, beautiful Albinoric pot to stop that. He's only going to have Starlight Shard in order to get some FP back, or maybe even if he has the FP regenerating talisman, which I don't think he does.
It's kind of curious here. Mag is trying to play this very patient to wait out the Albinoric pot. As we do see, the tier is now popped, which is going to be pretty brutal. I'm expecting a Law of Regression to come out here to try and even this one out just a little bit. Crowned, I believe, trying to proc her own health bar here, the tier. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen anyone use the healing tier yet. That is legal.
Oh, you're talking about the blood sapping tier? Or
no, the actual, like, the one that gives you, like, just regen. HP. No, not regen. It actually just gives you HP.
Oh.
Both of those are legal, by the way. So it's kind of curious to see as to why people aren't...
Oh, there's the flask.
And into that follow-up. Nice.
Maybe too little too late as the Endure comes out, so we're going to probably see a spell here. There it is. Good cover there by Mag. Mag with 126 HP left. Going to try to get this one down tooth and nail. Going to try to throw out as many spells as he can in order to seal this deal while Crown just goes away and regens HP, playing very patiently. Blue Flash Drink by Crowned. Hidden Body coming out. Oh, and then a grab missile towards the ground knocks Crown down.
Crowned PvP here having a hard time trying to get in, but does manage to get it. Yeah, that rolling R1, absolutely vicious. One of the strongest attacks in the game, and that is why it's able to get through shenanigans. And I believe on that latency, it is liable to actually force a trade. So that's going to be 2 to 1, 2 to...
Yeah. Is it 2-0?
2-0, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, Crown is playing her heart out and just absolutely doing all the right things at the right times in order to combat this magery. You know, I mean, the dueling shield I think is a really good support weapon for mage. Mag is showing us exactly how strong it is versus weapons that don't have a lot of poise damage. I mean, obviously, against things like fists, you know, you can get yourself into some trouble. Go ahead.
It is absolutely filthy. Like, let's not even try to pretend here that the dueling shield is able to do so much work here and just preventing some of those matches from being just put away like so much earlier. But either way, Alo, I will count you in. A 3, a 2, a 1. Ale. Kaboom, kabam, kablowy. Grafting. Drinking. My favorite things. As we are going to see the late physic here coming out now once more. And it does seem as though the orb is out. And
the combo. 904 on that combo.
That is pretty vicious. Pretty vicious.
Yeah, that's the classic Mag combo right there. Then the Albinoric pot does come through.
Just a little bit too late, though. Mag did manage to actually get a flask out on that as we're going to see the BHS away. Unfortunately, Crown is going to be punished a little bit as Mag is going to skedaddle back inside there. And another Albinoric pot is going to land. Mag has wasted an awful lot of mana trying to do this, though, is the jump in, and of course, the Mashu coming in response to that unholy levels of aggression. Crowned here is currently behind. I believe she still has, both players still have their tears up as that jumping attack comes through. Standing R1 there just to try and swat Mag away. Mag is going to be... He's going to have to play this pretty carefully now to try and get the physic back up, as it does seem as though... No, did manage to get the flask back up. And unfortunately, he's going to whiff that running attack, but so too is the counter. Could have an opportunity there to go for a backstab, as we are going to see Law of Regression. There it is. Into the trade! Into the riposte! Crowned has taken out Mag Casual. Oh my good golly gosh. GG's. Good showing, Mag. You've definitely entertained us to no end, sir.
That's right. Crown gets custody. Crown does get custody. Now, now for the incoming neglect immediately afterward. Let's go.
It's part and parcel of it. If you didn't do that, would it really be worth it? All right, that is going to be the score for Kwawound. 3-0. And now we'll move on to Skyn versus Donut. If you weren't sick of mages before. Oh boy, howdy. What are we going to see here? Skyn versus OG Donut, ladies and gentlemen. And then we will take a quick break and move on to the finals. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Okay. Well, what did you think of that match? What little of it we could see through the particle effects?
That was really Crowned playing very patiently. Like it's crazy how effective the patience of Crowned was in that particular matchup with the regen. Really counting on the regen. I'm pretty sure Crowned probably regened maybe 1500 HP.
I would well believe it.
Yeah. Easily regened 1500 HP or more between all the matches. Regen literally every mistake. Regen is unbeatable. True. I mean, I guess within this context, yeah. So now we have Skyn and Donner. So we're gonna see how well Donut adapts to this mage this time.
Well, he hasn't had the he conceded in the last during the pools, so maybe he has
yeah
that he didn't want to show for this part of the bracket. Maybe that's the play. But it does seem as though we have both of our players look at the builds, observe, learn, weep in that order, possibly.
Yeah.
There
Skinner
it is. Yeah.
Versus Donner. Look at the offhand Drowleaf arts actually on the set of Skyn. I wonder if that's specifically for Palm Blast or if that's for a chase down with like the running or jumping R2.
The offhand.
And Donut usually is he.
The point of Dane's here is usually it's a really solid offhand. It has some very strange priorities, and if you do go for two-handing it, you have an unreactable and you have a roll catch then with the run R2. I don't think it's amazing, but it is at least an option that you do have. But as an offhand, it's perfectly viable. Just obviously
it's
not as good.
It's not Dane's though. It doesn't have the foot behind it, so it's Drowleaf.
Oh.
So he doesn't have the kick that does 120 poise damage. He has the little smack.
The smack is sometimes well deserved. You got to keep manners.
Yeah.
Opponent,
I mean, 100%. It's a gentlemanly way of saying, "Hey, quit doing that." I mean, you might not break their poise, but you break their spirit.
Bitch slap into the next dimension is certainly part of it. But either way, we have both of our players. Alluvial, darling. It's time.
All right, let's go ahead and count us in between Donner and Skinner in 3, 2, 1. Donut preloading the blue talisman, the mage, and with the blue liver as well. Donut opting for Endure Clean Rot as well. A nice rolling attack there from the side of Donut. Donut really doing work with... the sleep crossbow is starting to come out, but it gets traded into those blue... beautiful work right there by Donut. Oh, then we have the offhand Drowleaf coming out.
Oh, that pressure.
Nice running R2 there for Donut. Into the follow-up. Doing work onto Skinner, and Donut will take down Skinner. in like 20 seconds.
That is definitely rushed. How you rush down a mage.
Yeah.
There you go. No flashy business. No fanciness. Just, press forward. Wipe the spit out of your mouth. Frothing at the mouth, running forward is definitely how it's supposed to do. But clean, says the chat? Well, it is clean. Ross. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry. I'll stop now.
Yeah. It's so that was another thing. The damage mitigation from the talisman and the magic liver, like I think that honestly made a difference about 150 damage. It seemed like from that grab missile hitting Donut. It only did about 400 damage when it actually hit 436.
I mean,
compared to like 570.
Yeah, you can theoretically trade into it. It's just when you're in neutral, you do not want to tank that damage. Like even through Endure, we've seen in the Maverick fight that it was just like chip. But either way, Alluvial, let me count you down.
Mm-hmm.
Donner in blue, Esquina in red. Oh wait,
let's go. And Comet comes out, punishes Donut. We have the sleep pots coming out from side of Donut now. Get that sleep build up early on. Oh, and the trade there, 560. I don't think Donut actually had time to eat his blue liver.
Yeah, immediate pressure here to try and punish that, which is absolutely brutal, as we are going to see. Oh no, Donut is getting Lavortexed, and our screens are being just lit up like a Christmas tree. Although, in all fairness, the health differential isn't as bad as I would have initially thought it would have been, as a desync is going to come through. There we go. The off-stock is out, trying to force a tally swap here from Donut as a running attack comes through. Skine jumping back on over. Donut has taken a lot of damage here as the roll-in is going to be punished. Into that immediate pressure at the floor there. Into... Spread crossbow comes out.
Oh, he's got the bolus off. Oh my goodness. 578 there.
Brutal stuff here. Trying to set up here to actually make an aggressive play here is the side of Donut. And that unfortunately is not going to be it. Ah.
Yeah, gets actually thrown down into the floor there towards the end. Donut trying to find his way back to his corner. He's so disoriented from the loud fucking spells. He's probably actually got he's probably got tinnitus after that. I feel like I do.
I certainly would. Fine. Good lord. Jeez Louise. The aircraft engines taking off every day. I'd be pretty annoyed. But Alu, take us away here.
All right, let's get the third match started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, we have Great Bow coming out from the side of Donut. Unfortunately, not able to punish the Comet.
Not able
Donut
to even
missing
get that
the second shot. Yeah, no. Now we have Skyn with a pretty commanding lead so far of about 1100 HP. Donut unable to land anything on Skyn just yet. Spinning Staff comes out. Donut finally able to physic using the opportunity with the Spinning Staff to actually get some kind of physic going on, but it might be a little bit too late now. Let's see if Donut can turn this around. The coverage of the grab missile to reset neutral is pretty good in favor of the mage. Yeah, but you see the mix-up where Skyn actually aims it towards the ground in order to try to catch Donut off guard. Oh, Freezing Pot comes out from Donut, landing.
Oh, getting that
but then the grab
interruption
missile knocks Donut out of whatever that was. Yeah. I think he's going for a hefty pot of some kind. Ooh, Skyn able to bolus there.
Oh dear.
Donut down to about 600 HP.
And the spinning
staff coming out. Endure coming out there. Donut taking about 140 damage there from that spinning staff, though.
Skyn able to get away here. Definitely playing it nice and safe. But unfortunately, Donut is going to be clipped. But he's far from being shipped just yet, as that's going to be a frost pot.
Ooh, 605 on that grab missile, by the way, for the damage. It's quite substantial how much damage that grab missile does on the side of Skyn. But beautiful.
Oh, no.
With the spinning staff into the glint blade. I don't think he was going to survive the spinning staff anyway, but that glint blade was just, the measure right there. You know, I mean, like, you know, the measure's taken to absolutely confirm that.
So what you're saying is
Kill,
what you're saying is you got a double tap is kind of the vibe here, right?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I mean, against Donut, I would pull no punches.
All
He's a very
right.
strong player.
Well, here we go, folks. We have what could be the last match of this set, unless Donut claws it back. Ladies and gentlemen, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Alley, bolt out. Physics about to be drunk. Donut rearing to go, going straight in. Gold actually phases through it. That was pretty impressive.
What? Oh, the desync grab missile there, actually. There's desynced on my side, at least.
It was definitely
very
desynced on mine. As a fan dagger comes out there to try and get that bit of pressure. The HP differential is pretty much neck and neck as Skyn has taken another tasty bit of damage. And Albinauric Puck goes through. Donut having to try and run through it. Goes for that. Nice bit of an endure. Has the life difference here pretty up as a hefty pot is going to come out and punish. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty nice. I believe a Vow of the Indomitable could have come out there, but unfortunately Skyn caught his menus as another trade comes through. I believe... Has that the tier gone? That is the tier gone. Tries to go for the backswing into that run attack.
R2. Red Feather coming out.
Big
Sleep Pot's coming out. Regen.
Into the backswing, and it lands. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, the Albinauric Pot did do some heavy lifting, Kyobi. We're starting to see people finally catching on to the ways to fight Mage in this tournament, so maybe the people from PVP can take a look at what's going on here and figure out how to beat mages in their own tournaments in a more restricted sense.
Yeah, I mean, like the two flask is already a pretty heavy hit on some of the, and no grav missile change stuff. But either way, we have both of our players in. Give us the count in.
All right, let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give us a clean route and icon shield. Well, I mean, you have Albinauric Pots. That kind of like... nice running R2 there for Donut. And so the follow-up, that chain there for 1278 from the side of Donut. Donut taking some damage, though, from the grab missile. We have the Star Shower coming out. Donut able to roll a couple of it. Oh, the tanking the Comet for 482. Donut finally able to get his physic in. Grab missile coming out. Donut able to roll it. Skyn retreating into his grab missile veil. Oh, we have the Starlight Shard coming out in case of the Albinauric Pot coming through.
Oh, nice.
Good hefty pot. Only doing 16 damage to that connection, though. But that hefty pot actually able to break some of the poise, doing about 184 damage onto Skyn. Similar levels of HP right now. Skyn down a little bit, about 600. Albinauric Pot's coming out. Oh, but that grabbed us to 651 on the Donut. Tremendous damage right there. Does grab missile get buffed? Well, I don't think it gets buffed by the multi-hit talisman. Oh, we have the spinning staff coming out there. Donut unable to punish. Yeah. Oh, we have the endure coming out there from Skyn. Donut able to drink some blue of his own. Trying to get out of that. Donut should be able to punish here. Unable to punish there, but the backswing does land, popping Skyn's tier.
Nice.
Running R2 does land for Donut.
And then manages to again,
and Donut bringing it back.
Oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully this isn't friendship ending. Hopefully. Oh dear. GG's. So that is going to be the last of the semifinals matches we now have, I believe. All going well.
So we're going to go to the third place match immediately.
Third place match. We're going to take just a very quick break, folks. So I'll catch your breath. Yep. Get a quick drink. Let me just log that score. 3-2. I hope everyone has enjoyed this. Skyn, you're still in the third place match. We will be doing this after the break. Good showing from everyone. I hope everyone has enjoyed this fun time in the rule set. It's been definitely wild to watch. And Alluvial, do you have any thoughts on the rounds that we just witnessed?
This goes to show, I mean, like, Donut with like didn't play as patiently as Crown did in that particular match, but he really chose his moments correctly and got a lot of burst damage off. I think in the moments that he actually played aggressive, very aggressively, he had a lot of success against Skyn, and didn't get caught with the spinning staff except for only one time, which is usually like the anti-aggression measure that people that mages typically have against people trying to rush him down. But he played very, very well into that match. I had no practice versus mage before this. Yeah, you're doing really well. Well, I mean, you got a lot of invasion experience under your belt, so I mean, like, I think you had the experience there and how to deal with it.
But yeah, either
I
way,
mean,
folks.
luckily,
Oh, go now. Finish your thoughts. Don't let me interrupt you.
sorry, yeah, I was gonna say either way, yeah, mages in this particular setting don't have a big open field to run away in, so you might have a little bit more of an easier time fighting mages in this particular instance.
But either way, we'll talk to you all in a moment, folks. So
Hmm.
stick around. We'll be here in just a few minutes and chat all of our finalists all that sooner. Ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome back. Here we have it. We're pretty much ready to go. We're just waiting now for Mag to get in, but Alluvial. This has been an experience, has it not?
This has been a very pleasurable experience, actually. And in spite of all the brain rot and this ridiculousness that's come with it, it's definitely been a very pleasing flavor of brain rot, I would say.
Well, speaking of brain rot, we do seem to have our players getting ready to step in. Mag versus, who's going to be in blue, wowzers, and then Skyn, who's in red. Both our players are maging it up right now. And I'm excited to see what we've brought here for this bronze match. Let's take a quick peek. What are the builds? Is it anything we haven't seen before?
Spread crossbow on the side of Mag, actually. So maybe he's going to be going for some sleep to get some FP drainage going on against Skyn. It may be a pretty solid play, actually. I might see some sleep pots, might see some sleep bolts and everything like that. We'll just we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah,
I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, and Skyn has the Horned Warrior helm on as well, so he's going to have less focus. But Mag also in the same boat with the Divine Beast helm. If either one of them opt for sleep, they're going to get slept pretty easily.
It's going to be, hopefully it won't be a sleeper of a match, though. Har, 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 har. As we have both of our players in, yet the mage. Who is the best mage, Sin? That is true. But, Alluvial, will you give us the count?
Let's go ahead. Here we go. Bronze medal match. First to 4, starting right now. My bad about that.
No,
yeah, it's gonna be
you're
best
good.
of 7.
Best of 7, first
comment
to 4.
From Skyn. Fleeting Microcosm coming out from the side of Mag. That's what I was looking to see. I was talking about that with Rain earlier. Was the Fleeting Microcosm from Mag as a second zoning option to actually see exactly how he's using it right there. It's a very strong way of using it as like a second way of zoning in conjunction with the grab missile. But the grab missile lands onto Mag from Sky, and Mag bringing out the sleep bow, unable to connect, though, from that range. Skyn is kind of belting on Mag right now. Mag's tears now popped. Fleeting Microcosm coming out there. Skyn rolling into it, getting struck by it for 400 damage. Oh my goodness. That grab missile coming out there from Skyn, showing to be the better grab missile player in this matchup, though.
Absolutely.
And that
fascinating.
How you doing, Dynamics? Good job not braiding. We love to see it. Welcome in, Dynamics. How is grab missile allowed? This is an unrestricted tournament, sir.
Yeah,
it's almost ruleless.
There's a handful of like the worst offending glitches. Glitchcast is unfortunately has to be banned, and a few other bits and pieces just by virtue of the. It's pretty. Some of this has been what we've seen. I prefer Freedom Tournament. It's pretty interesting. I might do another one of these at some point in the foreseeable. Payouts, it's cool every now and again to have something a little bit wackier.
Yeah, if you do it again, let me know. I'd love to castle you again for this. This is an absolute treat.
And hopefully more players will know that it is pretty much a ruleless tournament going forward.
I mean, Shittery might get cranked up a notch. They'll turn the dial up to 11. We'll have to see it. We saw no dragon builds today, unfortunately. I was hoping to see one today just to see how people react to it.
Okay, we're just waiting on Mag now to get his crossbow at the ready, and it does seem as though it is at the ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we have both of our players in Mag and Blue, Skyn 1-0 in this first to 4 series. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Allay.
All right. Take it away, Enda.
Yeah, the bolts are out, the physics are drawn, the star has been showered, and the gravitational missiles are doing their thing. As did Skyn just like strafe that spread crossbow? He might have. As it does seem as though all of the projectiles, all of the AoEs coming out here to show us the what's what. Good rollouts there coming out from the side of Skyn, who's trying desperately here to just get out of dodge long enough so he can set up another Swift Glintstone Shard. That's hard to say fast.
He's doing work with those, actually.
Yeah, just tasteful amounts of damage. Chip, 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 chip. It's getting very difficult to see what's going on here. As unfortunately Sky is going to be clipped, but far from shipped here in this one. As it does seem as though Mag is at a significant life differential, slowly but surely chipping him down. As another grav missile comes out, actually catching Mag for a massive percentage of his health bar. That's crazy. As it does seem now, we do see a nice flasking there from the side of Sky. I think Mag is slowly starting to figure out that, like, he's just getting chipped down slowly but surely. Like, Skyn is playing this so carefully. However, the dueling shield is out, realizing as the offstock attempting to do something, as Skyn is rapidly losing his lead here. Is that does seem the dagger. Is that backhand? No, it's backhand blade, actually. Never mind. Another grav missile comes out there. Is it going to catch Mag? Hard to tell. Another star shower comes out. So little HP on the board here. Is another Swift Glintstone Shard comes through. Jump in over the top here from the side of Mag. Mag realizing he has to close that gap into the blind spot comes through. Blinds. Oh my god, both players are now basically neck and neck. Good roll out there comes out from the side of Skyn. Swift Glintstone Shards to try and put that out. And that's going to be Mag taking with a jump, a leap, a bound over the top. How quickly the turntables. Crazy
That
stuff.
was actually a crazy comeback there from Mag. Skyn had a pretty commanding lead in the first part of that match. And I think he just kind of got a little complacent there towards the end. As soon as Mag started rushing him down with Dueling Shield, he had an answer to it. I mean, realistically, he can reaction trade with Blind Spot onto that Dueling Shield and connect. Maybe he just hasn't done that quite yet, but or maybe the latency won't allow it. I don't think they're that far apart.
The trade should still go through, especially on this latency. I believe, and it's South America versus North America, neither of which was particularly good route.
Yeah. I have about 112 to Skyn, which I think is pretty respectable for
That's
South
really
America.
good. What the hell?
Yeah, actually, I have a 90 to Stasis.
That's wild.
But I'm also like South Coast, so I'm like very close to where like South America meets Central America.
Well, that'll do it.
Relatively speaking.
But either way, Alu, the floor is yours. Give us the count in.
All right, round 3 between Skyn and Mag for this bronze place match starts right now. Let's go. Comet comes out to punish the flask, but Mag has the elemental flask on. Has switched it at the Grace. The anti-mage flask to start things out. Skyn is going to have to figure out a way to get inside. There's no attack I believe he has in his arsenal that will actually do damage to Mag until this flask runs out. He's going to have to dodge and rough and tumble away until it expires. Mag having a pretty good HP advantage so far, but I believe it's ran out now. We had the Ranker Pots coming out there from Mag for added pressure. Yeah, there you have it. Look at that.
Just one exchange and just so much HP just gone into
Did
another
that just
one.
go over his head, that comet?
I don't actually know.
I think the duck may have strafed that comet or something because it did no damage.
The controller would be across the room right now for me if that was if I was in Skyn's shoes. As it does seem as though Skyn does have a minor life difference here, but unfortunately that's a beautiful combo there from the side of Mag. Good interrupt as well, but Skyn is going to be hit and turn.
It is crazy the damage differential actually. Skyn actually putting out a lot more damage than Mag. With the grab missile, but that might be just because the staff of choice
could well be.
Because when Skyn is on the Renala staff, there he is. Give the reaction trade on. There it is. Yeah, so that is the secret sauce right there for Skyn. But good grab missile there. Mag's only doing about 414. Skyn's doing about 560 when it lands.
And then
and there it is against the wall. Mag with another comeback finish over Skyn.
Beautiful
That's
stuff.
That's going to be 2-1.
That elemental tier is really doing a fantastic job of just like throwing Skyn off his game and just forcing a slower match. Like that's really what you want to be doing. Force that slower match.
Yeah.
You don't want Skyn to, because Skyn knows it. He should know this matchup pretty much better than anyone. So
Yeah, but like Mag is like Batman in this particular scenario. He just has a tool belt full of shit for whatever particular scenario he's up against.
All right, folks. Well, we have both of our players in 2-1 in the favor of Mag in blue, with Skyn ready to go in red. Ha ha ha. All right. Either way, Bolt is coming down. Players.
Prep time, Mag.
I've been working on
He does do a lot of
week.
prepping over there at the Grace. So that is.
All right, as the Ranker pots are coming through here, I do believe Skyn has recognized that he just needs to play this part
beautiful.
safe. Rolls directly into the grab missile. That is tragic, as Mag is going to fire out another grab missile here. He's going to catch Skyn once again. Skyn managing to get out of it. Is going to go for that grab missile. Does get the interrupt there, which is beautiful. Exactly what he's looking for. Back into neutral here again. Does he actually clip Mag there? I think he actually did.
Both of them got clipped by those grab missiles from Kilo. Neither one of them realizing how strong that fucking thing is and how big of an AoE it has.
The trades, bro! The trades! Alright, both of them managed to escape this once. I'm proud of them. Okay, you know. Oh my god, Skyn has to be careful there. If he gets caught in that corner for much longer, he's going to be in for a world of hurt. He's going to eat all of the Star Shower. Ranker pot up here, up top to try and keep everything down. Grab missile. Jumping it over the top there to get away from the Ranker pots, which is not actually a bad shout. Is another trade, and Skyn wins it. Are you not entertained?
Mag disappearing into the fucking void after that finish. Oh my goodness! Yeah, that was actually some Cell Saga shit, Nico. That was an actual Dragon Ball Z fight.
Which one is who'd win in a fight? Skyn? Do we have to do the Dragon Ball Z tier power scaling? I think is really what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, I know.
Who'd win in a fight, guys?
You're no match for my grab missile, Goku.
Oh Jesus! All right. Whew. Well, if you're not entertained, folks, we certainly are. Wait, you'll have to do it again. The voice. Apparently Crown says you have it spot on.
Cell's the only one I think I got. I don't think I have Vegeta's, or I know my Goku is trash. But fucking.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Good God. All right. To deep breaths. We got this. Ladies and gentlemen. On a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Let's get this bolt in here.
Let the Cell games begin!
And we shall find out what will happen as a law of regression comes down.
Law of regression.
Oh my god. Does he have the flask in his back pocket? I think it cancels out your own flask as well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
He has the elemental flask. He's getting healed. He's gonna get healed for all that damage if he gets clipped.
That is devious, is what that is. Oh my good god. And he is getting healed.
He's not getting healed. Never mind. I thought that you got healed a certain amount. I guess you just tank a lot of it.
Bro, look at that there. Both the grab missiles are out. No trade this time. Mag realizing that he can't just trade with it in impunity. He will lose the matchup. Look at it. There we go. We are seeing just both grab missiles vibing out in neutral.
Oh my goodness.
Skyn does manage to get away though. However, he is going to be staggered. Into another grab missile, does manage to get away. Here is the side of Skyn. A trade comes through. No trade. Mag is just getting clipped down into nothing.
Oh, then a trade there. Again. Skyn with a tasteful spin there. The Star Shower coming out.
Beautiful Comet Punish there. Right back in with the grab missile. Yep. Uh-oh.
Nice,
what are we going to see here? Star Shower comes through, and that's going to be Skyn up 3-2.
Ugh. The Star Shower's too strong. That's a terrible fucking Vegeta. Jesus Christ.
Well, we give you points for trying, my friend. We give you points for trying.
I should have turned off my mic and did some prep work for that. But I don't have that one in the back pocket.
We'll get there. Well, both players are just monkey mashing the grab missiles out of Hitstun, dude. That's fucking disgusting, dude. Fucking disgusting.
Was that? Are you trying to do Frieza?
Eisenwave, friend. It's the monkey mashing. Look at the monkey mashing every fucking single time, dude. Well, you know, you weren't around. No, you're a new gen. Fuck off. Get out of here. Banned. Get out of here. I'd have won.
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
I got nothing.
But dude, what about the mix potential, man?
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, there's so many options, dude. You can move the way you could just maneuver your character, dude. It's amazing, dude.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right. Okay, Jesus. Ugh.
Oh my god.
No, stop.
I think I could do. I think I could do a Frieza. Hold on, let me tell you.
All right, we got this. We got this. All right, we're waiting on Mag here for a second. We're waiting on Mag. I can't.
Dude, you're refusing to believe it's a soundboard, dude? Nah, dude. This is the real deal, man.
All right, we're waiting on Alluvial.
Right. We are back.
We're back. All right, you're going to give the count in then. There's a lot riding on this, bro.
All right. Let's go, monkeys. Get this match started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh,
passable Frieza. Frieza innately passable as it is. Anyways, we have more
keep going. Go down. Keep going.
Oh my god, we have the funny little waves coming out from Mag now. Actually, it's the first time seeing this. They're actually doing some pretty good damage as they're really hard to strafe.
Especially when you're stuck in the corner as well. That's brutal here.
Yeah, it's a really good pressure there from Mag.
But thankfully, Skyn has just about managed to Mayweather his way out of the corner, which is quite nice.
Frieza voice training. Crown, have you done the Daffy Duck voice training video like I sent you?
As we got to see now.
Or not Daffy Duck, Donald Duck. Still practicing, awesome.
First time seeing that spell in PvE and somehow winning it. Well, it makes sense because it's so uniquely spammable, and on this latency, it's going to be very, as Alluvial has correctly pointed out, just to dovetail off of that, it is pretty good. It's going to be pretty nice. However, are both of these players going to end up trading? If they both end up trading grab missiles over again, this is going to be pretty brutal as a Star Shower comes in now to try and get some decent damage. Mag not relying on blocks here, but we do see another stagger come out here from the side of Skyn. 1200 HP to 691 in the favor of Mag, who is continuing to get some really good damage in. Not going for the Law of Regression this time, maybe just a little bit taxed here on the mana, as we are going to see some Swift Sliver Shards coming out here.
Yeah, no Law of Regression on the side of Mag, probably because he still has his tier. It may not be a good idea to wipe away his own tier, as Law of Regression does. There is the tier there.
Yeah.
So it'd be more optimal to go for it now in this particular scenario. There's that Glint Blade coming out, though, for 486 in the back pocket of Skyn. As he casts them out, you know, I mean, to catch people off guard through the particle effects. Mag able to roll that one, though. Star Shower coming out. Noted, though, that Skyn's Swift Glintstone Shard does more damage than the Wave, and then Skyn is the strongest mage today, as was predicted.
Gee,
well done, Mag.
Geez.
GG's, men. GG's.
That was some nice innovation there on the side of using the little wavy things. What is that called again?
Yeah.
It's been so long.
I have no idea, actually. You get it. All I know is you get it from selling in Limgrave. That's about what it is.
PvE pro over here, you know.
Yeah, I am without a doubt one of the PvEers of all time.
Have you learned the tech of just pressing jump L1 at random until the PvE gives up out of pity? Have you tried that tech? It works pretty well. It works pretty well for me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have Donut in. We're getting crowned in.
We might see a normal match for the first time.
Well, normal is a
entire
very relative.
Yeah, yeah. As Mag is walking away with his dead body, and now he gets respawned. And now he goes back to his world as they throw rocks at him and stuff like that. Typical.
I mean, it's better than the rotten tomatoes. I would have expected those.
Yeah, yeah. Mod Crab, could you please get a prediction for us going for the grand finals?
Yes, that would be appreciated,
yeah.
brother Maud.
Yeah, if you haven't already, or if you haven't done payouts in the last one, I do see Nico as predicted blue in chat. I don't know if there is if that one is still going from the previous one. If so, we could probably close it out.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Dangerously a good idea. I just need to get some of the camera stuff up and running here because players have joined late or early, which is fine. I don't mind that. That is all groovy. That's 2v2. I want 1v1. There we go. Players in session. Who's who? So it's 4 and 5 and 5 and 4. Okay.
I actually cannot vote on this because I'm cool with both Crowned and Donut.
You're not allowed to play favorites today, no?
Yeah, not for this particular matchup. I was definitely rooting for Sky in that last one, like no bullshit. But like the
no, it was a good match. It was a very, in all fairness, it was a good goddamn match. As we're just getting...
no.
You going?
No, go ahead. I was gonna say it's pretty much the same thing. It was excellent to watch. Those two mages to kind of see how that matchup plays out, and really what really won that match was Skyne's use of the Swift Shard. I think just doing the chip damage over and over.
I mean, that chip just built up over time, and neither side was seemingly willing to go for Royal Remains or anything like that. So
yeah,
either way, we have both of our players in for the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. This was all for this. This was the game you paid for. You have gotten it in spades. And are you not entertained? Are you not delighted that you've experienced this true expression of Elden Ring PvP? Michael Zaki's vision coming in clutch in this moment. But ladies and gentlemen, we have both of our players, Alluvial. If you'd be ever so kind as to count us in.
All right, here we have the grand finals, best of 7, first to 4 between Crowned and Donut. Let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, we have both players drinking their physics. Both players on TS. Crowned with the grafted swap off the rip. That means no rituals on the side of Crowned to start, but that regen is going to get him back, get Crowned back to full HP very, very quickly. That regen is actually crazy on the side of Crowned with how fast Crowned was able to get back to square.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, look at that. That trade there. They do almost the exact same amount of damage, actually, so... I think they both had the same damage mitigation on with the armors. They have the same strength, same weapon. So it's a very, very even matchup in this particular fight.
Interesting, we're seeing the choice here between Crowns choosing between going for the regen on Godskin Swaddling Cloth and actually going for the Spear Tally, electing instead for damage, which is a curious thought.
Yeah. Crowned is definitely doing very well with this setup. I mean, Crown hasn't lost. I mean, he's only lost one match the entire tournament, I believe. 1 or 2 matches. And Donut is, a professional with this weapon, a very good TS player. So it's just going to kind of come down to fundamentals. A great rolling attack there from Donut. And then popping Donut's tier now is Crown. Oh, now both tiers now pop even. Yeah, very even levels of HP. Crown with actually Crown with actually a little bit less HP than Donut right now. But that regen, both players preloading Blue Feather. Oh, both players trading there. Oh, and then Crown actually taking that interaction towards the end. Running R2 empty there for Donut. Crown using whatever that thing is. both of them using whatever that thing is. Crown out of FP, unable to get the grafted swap.
Oh,
I still don't know what that is.
I'm curious as to what's happening on my screen. This could be a me problem.
Yeah. You know what's actually crazy? There have been no parries this tournament either. Oh, we have the Swift Slash coming out.
Does seem as though both players have fixed themselves. Jeez.
Yeah, no. Let's see.
Oh,
and then Crown with the Swift Slash onto on the Donut and the Oh, and the fetid poison pot, negating
get it.
the regen and the inescapable running R1 to finish.
Out of curiosity, Crowned, was Donut lagging? I imagine this is a me problem.
He looked fine on my screen.
If you look fine on your screen, then that's a me problem. Fair enough. Just double checking, but it is going to be the first round to Crowned. Round to Crowned, that's perfectly fine, magnificent. Just double checking. All right. We're on. We're ready to go. That was an interesting set there. The switch, I'm shocked we didn't see many more backhand blades get used all throughout this tournament.
Yeah.
I know we've seen it one-handed, but at certain points, Sky could have been well within their right to move over to the backhand blades and just, like, phase through reality itself.
Yeah. Something interesting also, I mean, you can actually, for people that don't know, you can actually parry Dueling Shield in any of its attacks. Except for, yeah, you can parry Dueling Shield, yeah.
That's hysterical. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, I mean, which I was just thinking about. It's like, you know, we haven't seen a single parry today, and I feel like that would have been an easy counter to Dueling Shield, all things considered. But yeah, no, we have Donut back in. You might need to fix the
that's
overlays.
Exactly what I'm doing. What is the overlays broken? Interesting. Oh, because he entered another player slot. Aha. That's how that works. I've restricted. There we go.
Oh yeah, because Mag was in here before whenever they joined.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So the player slots are just a little bit. Let me make sure that I have it up and running. Nope, I do not. Why is that the case? Now it should work. There we go. We figured it out. Nope, never mind. I don't know where you're hiding, Alluvial. There we go. All right, we got it. We got the show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, Crowned 1 in blue. Donut, Nihil on red. First to 4 in this finals series. And on a 3. On a 2. On a 1. Allay. As we are going to see the bolt out. Both of our players having a little bit of a sip before this. Tries to go for that headshot. Crown going to roll out there. Is going to roll out that BHS. Rolling L1, R1, sorry. Coming out there. Another headshot attempt comes out there once again from the Donner. Both players jittering about in neutral as is their prerogative in this kind of a match. Neither side has managed to land a hit on the other. As I say it. Come on, Crowned. Come on. As we are going to see that little bit of damage come through there, BHS comes through into a bit of a trade. Both sides are on that two-hand tally. We're going to see Crowned elect to go for the Godskin Swaddling Cloth here. Immediately swapping it over. I know the talisman layout now, if ever it's one tap away from that. As we are going to see that standing R1 get that pit. Donut going to be clipped, but far from shift here, as we are going to see that attempted running R1 coming out there, but alas, it's not to be. Crowned getting the hell out of dodge. Donut skedaddling about in neutral here, looking for an opportunity. Those turnarounds are going to be quite lethal. Potentially force Crowned to engage as a running R1 comes through. BHS actually managing to get that. That's going to be the tier gone. Both sides. Crown now with an insane life advantage. Going to be able to get that, but unfortunately with that red feather swap over, which it does seem as though Crowned with cotton menus as the grafted comes down now once more. That's going to be a dagger. That's tasty. Headshot comes through. Strafed here by the side of Crowned. Again, another attempt there getting those headshots. 40 more of them to go. Going for that running R1. Not running R2, sorry. Not going to land, as we are going to see. Another attempted headshot come through here. Donner not able to quite land it. Does seem that we're just out of Royal Remains level here of health. Looking here. The opportunities coming in here as we are seeing that bit of pressure coming in here from the side of Crowned. Beautiful whiff punish. It has been restored, ladies and gentlemen. As we're going to see the spread crossbows out. Recognizing now is the time if ever there was one for it. Managing to get that into a trade to finish us out. That is going to be Crowned 2-0. Good lord.
Beautiful job by Crowned. I believe Donut forgot to braid again.
Outrageous. Outrageous. Happens to the best of us, though. GG's bestie.
Yeah. Well, if Donut braids, he turns into a pretzel. So I mean, what are you gonna do? It wouldn't be Donut if he braided.
Oh, you got me. You actually fucking got me, you fucker. Oh, dear. Alright, I believe everything is back up as was intended. Yeah, there we go. He braided.
There he
Yay!
goes. Yeah, Pretzel now joins the arena. Let's go.
We have both of our players in. Is that Whole axe on the side of Donut? Huh. Interesting. Flaming Strike is a go, it seems.
Yeah, no, it's Pretzel that's in now with Halax. We haven't seen
sorry,
Pretzel
my
play
mistake,
today.
my mistake. All right, either way, we have both of our players in, ladies and gentlemen. On a 3, on a 2, on a 1. I'll lay bolt out. Physics are being drunk. Both of our players are skedaddling forward as they usually do. No skittering under the fridge this time, as we are going to see now that running R1 come out there. Tries to go for that standing R1 there to try and catch there the roll. In the off-axe comes through. Are we going to see the off-axe comes through? I'm imagining the mix-ups here, as we were seeing in a strafe attempt there, which against a clean rot is probably not the best of ideas here. We are going to see that running attack there come through. Gets that trade. That's brutal. Flaming Strike comes through. That's going to be brutal here for the side of Crowned.
Yeah, holy shit. Pretzel's twisting Crowned up right now. Look at that.
Okay, as we are going to see another trade come through here. I hate you, Lufiel. I hope you know that. As we are now going to see 1700 Crown going to get clipped here from Kilo as well once again into that trade, which is not the place you want to be. We're going to see a rollout coming out here. And that's going to be potential roll-in. Had the opportunity to go for a rolling R1. Is going to keep up that pressure while on the Royal Remains. Does Donut have any means of actually pressuring just the runaways forever here from the side of Crowned? I guess run R1 into a Flaming Strike in the corner is probably going to be the play. Good roll out there from the side of Crowned. Crowned electing to keep it nice and safe. Is going to be clipped. 14 HP. But it is rapidly rising as we see the BHS away here. Donut kind of chilling out. Has switched over to off dagger here to try and finish this one out, which is definitely a good decision. But the trade comes through and Donner is on the scorecard.
Yeah, interesting matchup choice, opting for Halax into a BHS clean rot and actually finding a lot of success in this particular matchup.
It's going to be, just as a slight aside, it's probably going to be on account of the arena. If Crown gets pushed into the corner there with those run R1s, which you have to respect, you are set up, you're primed for a Flaming Strike, which is just going to catch you something fierce, the Viking combo.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
But either way,
oh my goodness,
both of our players are in. Alu, give us the count in. Bestie.
All right, here we go. Let's get the fourth match started between Crown and Donut in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it on. All right, both players drink their physics. No funny business off the front. Oh, we have Frost out now for the side of Donut. Probably going to opt to get some of that damage negation. We have Pata out on the side of Crown, actually. Oh, Crown actually... Oh, with the Barbed War Pata, actually... Oh, my goodness. But the Frost proc breaks the Hyper Armor on the Barbed War Pata. Not to mention, also, the running R2 actually combos into the Barbed War Pata R2. Nice brutal. Running R1. Brutal finish by Crown immediately. That match lasted about 20 seconds.
This is giving me the first tournament we ever hosted for Elden Ring kind of vibes. The average round lasted about 30 seconds. So that's a wild chase down. That was pretty insane. Very, very well done.
No. Crown heard the Viking combo said from the commentator's booth. He's like, okay, yeah, Barbara Pata immediately. Cool game, a donut says. But we have potential match point for Crown PvP for the tournament win coming up here shortly. Let's see if Donut can bring this back. And whenever you're ready, Enda.
Ladies and gentlemen, what could be match point here? Can the Pretzel, as we've already established, figure out how to braid his means through this next match? All right, ladies and gents, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. I'll lay, bolt out. Physics have been drunk. We're about to be grafted. Got to respect the graft as we are going to see that hit stun. Or the damage negation here come through here as Crown is unfortunately she's going to be caught in her menus here. Rolls out, goes to that Pata once more. As we see that, the Frost is going to be pretty brutal here. Sword Stomp coming out. Not a bad shout. But with that HP bar slowly but surely going up here, we see the swap back over onto Clean Rot here. As the Bestial Roar screams in defiance here against the Clean Rot. Managing to hit there from Kilo. Is going to get that combo. It's the crouch attack to follow up there on that. That's pretty brutal. Goes for that running attack once more into another barbaric roar. But we'll slowly but surely see if Donut plays this nice and patiently. We might see a bit of a turnaround here. We're getting to that. We're getting to the
Yeah.
degree now. There might be some nasty stuff. Looking here, we are going to see that not bestial roar. Sorry, the barbaric roar coming through here from the side of Crown once more, getting that refresh into the trade. Brutal. Are we going to see the follow-up? We didn't see the follow-up attempt here as a running attack does not ring true. But Donut here, managing to get some serious regen out here. I think this is the time to go to that, although he can't go to the light roll. The light roll here would actually be a mistake because we get that spread crossbow out. Even on this latency, it's going to be pretty brutal. Double taps. And he's going to be caught in the corner.
In a true combo.
And crowned.
Oof.
PVP. Into... Look at our champion. Look at her in all of her glory.
Yeah, I'm zooming in right now. Oh, you are too. Yeah, we're doing the exact same thing at the exact same angle. That's hilarious.
Can we get a barbaric roar for the camera? Crown. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, hold on. This is PG-13.
We can't be doing that.
Oh, we are getting the fashion, though. We're getting a fashion show, folks. It's time.
Yep, there it is. The classic. See, is that oh yeah, that's the old rain fashion. Look at that.
Look at that, absolutely stunning. Into a roar of defiance. Ladies and gentlemen.
Minus the circlet.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a tournament we experienced today. 3.5, just under 4 hours, pretty much. So very well done to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and let's go ahead and do payouts as well on that Gamba as well, if we want to see how well that paid out for the people. If you guys want to go ahead and do that, but that'll be a beautiful 4-1 for Crowned. Crowned, I think, only lost 2 rounds
in the entire tournament.
Yeah. See, Crown lost 1 to Mag, and then 1 to Kyobi.
Damn, that's
impressive.
That was,
yeah, and then so that was let's see, what about the final stage? So that was in the initial stage. That's 2, so 3. Yeah. Crown only lost 4 rounds.
In the entire
1 to
tournament.
Sif. Yeah, and then 1 to Donut here. So pretty dominant showing by Crown, actually.
Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Good showing to everyone. Fantastic tournament. Was delighted at the turnout, folks. Was absolutely over the moon. You all came in clutch to sign up for this absolute shit show, which I'm delighted to have been a part in. But overall, what are your thoughts, Alluvial, at Unrestricted?
I want to see the next one. I want to see the next one. That's my thoughts on it. I really want to see this happen again. I might actually contribute to the prize pool a good bit. I could throw a hundo into the prize pool if you want to do another one.
No, we'll see. We'll wait a couple of weeks anyway. We'll see what the game state looks like post tarnished and how broken all of those things are and everything else. Sif, thank you for playing. Crown, thank you for playing. Mag, Eunice, Neko. Do you have any closing thoughts, Alluvial, on this?
Any closing thoughts? Other than just me plugging Kai's 2v2 tournament that's happening tomorrow, I'll be casting with Kai along with Footzilla. Actually,
oh, Foots is in. That's fantastic.
Yeah. He'll be casting with me in the booth. So very interesting development there. I've never actually had a chance to be in VC with him, but I really love his play style. So it'll be very interesting to hear his thoughts as well, as I heard he was a 2v2 champion from way back in the day.
Funny fucker, to put it as nicely as I can. Very, very nice guy. Foots is one of the OG end accordions, so very delighted to hear he's still invested in the scene. If you want to put the challenge into Twitch for tomorrow's tournament, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it from Kai's cord, from Kai's dojo. Very, very. Let's see. Copy text. Hopefully, I didn't copy the whole message.
Maud,
thank you.
The mandibles were ready, but ladies and gentlemen, from all of us here, unless Rain has any closing thoughts, if she is still here, if she wants to say a few words, she is more than welcome to.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not.
No, it seems not. But yeah. GG's everyone.
Oh. Overall, though, I mean, super fun tourney. I'm very happy to have been able to be here and part of this one, and Are there any other tournaments that you plan on doing aside from maybe another unrestricted?
Might do something midweek under the current end of set rule set, just to take it for a test run. But it'll be during the week, and it'll be like a pretty small bracket. I don't think I'll do a prize pool or anything for it. So just kind of a chill
think
thing.
like a little
Up
round robin
the
style
round
thing?
robin Swiss bracket into top 4, something like that. That's potentially what I'll end up doing. I have no plans as of yet, just because I'm kind of waiting to see what everything is like as the week goes off. But either way, folks, an absolute pleasure to have you all in. We're going to find some place to raid, and thank you to both Alluvial and a massive thank you to Rain for helping coordinate all of you little shits. Greatly appreciated, and take care. Bye bye.
Yeah. See, Owens has his tournament
Yeah.
going on. If you